You're all saying like 2 minutes late, 5 minutes late. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. You know, I thought I pushed the button. Are we live yet? What an embarrassment. What an embarrassment. I had the countdown going and everything. You know, I was getting pumped up, ready to go. I even done a cool intro and you guys all missed that completely. You know what? You know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to cut the music. We're going to cut the music. Where's the starting screen? Here we go. Here we go. All right, wait for it, wait for it. Okay, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Ready, ready, drop the beat. Any second. Boom, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another GTA 6 live stream. We are back, you know, streaming about this game. It's not even out yet. How am I doing it? You know, I don't know how I'm doing it, but call up Mr. Boss for the win and let him know that I am here. I'm live on this game. It's not even out, but here we are. And there are a lot of people in here. That is hilarious that I completely butchered that intro. What an amateur. All right, I had the intro, everything looked good, and whatever. You know, I even think I'd done my intro flawless, but you guys all completely missed it, so I had to run that back. I had to run it back. Welcome on in, guys. We got Blind Fury in here, Tord Eye, Hassan, welcome in, guys. Display, Conehead Billy, Eddie's good to have you in here, man. And Generic Jerry as well is floating around. Tord Eye, I said your name, didn't I? I'm doubling up now. Lazy Gun Guy, Max Sky, T Burton, Joshua Hawkins, Mick Tannen as well is in here. See, when I seen that, 2 minutes late, unsubbed, unacceptable, I'm like, brother, you still got the intro. You got 5 minutes until it goes live. What's he talking about? And then, you know, scroll down a little bit. Who else said it? 4 minutes late, said Fox. And I was like, guys, this is the intro. What are you talking about? This is the best part. I can't believe that. What an idiot. I completely forgot to push go live. We got Cam down here. Ben Forster. Dex. What's good, brother? It has been a long time. I hope you're doing well, man. Good to have you in here. Cohen, what's good? What's good? Typical 2TM is in here as well. Let's scroll up, all right? Let's get into some of these old messages that are probably like 6 years old at this point. Is this real? Where the trailer 3 come out? Brother, there is no trailer 3 right now, okay? This is a Hopium, Copium live stream. We are, you know, holding our... I don't know what we're holding. You know what? We're holding our toes. Are Rockstar going to post something today? We don't know. You know, I got the poll going on right now. It is 57% no, and I agree with you. You know, I'm pretty sure I can't vote in my own poll, but my answer to that is no. I don't think there's anything coming tonight, so really, I'm not even here to, like, build your hypes up. I'm here to manage expectations. I'm here to bring you guys down to earth. Nothing's happening today in April, all right? You can click off the stream, go about your business, because we're not going to be let down, okay? But anyways, there's a lot of hype around this game, so we are going to be live streaming it, seeing if Rockstar post anything. It's probably just going to be, you know, a GTA post of some sort, all right? I'm not holding out for anything crazy. Display says, if Fury is still awake or has woken back up, then he's just a different breed. Dude, no, Fury is in here. He was the first one that messaged as well. He doesn't sleep. You know, I feel like I can message him at any time of the day, and he is still alive. It's crazy. I don't know how he's doing it. EC Does It says, I've already forgotten what day I guessed. We can actually pull that up in just a minute. McTannen says, Take-Two could announce earnings call today, Big Cheese. So that's what we've come to. You know, as gamers, we're now looking forward to earnings calls, business things, all right? So get your suit and tie, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're going for. Where do they even post the announcement, or is it just on their website? They just update it one day. But I still find that funny that is how stale it has gotten waiting for news that we are all look towards, you know, the corporate side of things. It's quite funny. But I'm going to pull up the, what do you call it? The predictor calendar thingo that everyone's name is on. I still haven't updated it. I said that, I think 3 streams ago, that I was going to make it look nicer, and it looks absolutely horrible, but we're riding with it. So we're going to see. Hopium stream, let's go, says Squid. Good to have you in here, man. Let's get on it. Suit and tie, boys. Display, let's go. Not too shabby, man. How's yourself? We're doing good. I'm high energy right now. I don't know what it is. I was actually borderline falling asleep on the couch just earlier. I was watching a bit of Netflix because I have messed up all of my days, right? I've gotten so sucked into like American calendars and stuff like that just to do my the stream schedule. that I thought Invincible, The Boys, and Daredevil were all coming out. So I had sat down on that couch, I'm like, yes, we're going to have a good night, I'm going to watch all these. And then I get on it, and it's like, no, that's tomorrow, for me, at least. So we're not watching that, unfortunately. Fox says, I hope Jiggles is getting a good night's rest. It's 8 a.m. Where is this dude? Yeah, you know what? He's probably not going to join. He doesn't join these late night ones, really. Ben says, no MCT stream means we're getting news. True, imagine that. MCT, the one day you don't do it, buddy. You got to get on there. You got to get on there. But what we're going to do, real quick, we're going to pull this ugly little calendar that I've got going on. Honestly, I think I should just write off April at this point. I don't think anything's coming in April, and we should just make the May calendar bigger, because look at this. That is borderline unreadable. It's really bad. I need a better system, but I keep promising you guys that I am going to tidy it up, make it look nicer, and then when Rockstar do post something, because they have to, right? They have to post something, we are going to look back on this and figure out who was right and wrong. NZ Cooper says, from previous years, when does Take-Two normally announce the earnings call? Brother, you're asking me. I got no clue, all right? I got no clue, but McTannon's saying they could release it today, so that is what we're looking forward to, I guess, because that'll kind of help us predict when we could possibly get GTA 6 news, because no one really knows. But look at these lovely graphics that I have drawn on here. So for anyone that has missed the previous streams where we talk about this stuff, the arrows are pointing to the Tuesdays and Fridays, and we have circled them all on here to make it easy to read. These are typically the days we get some good news. You know, it's typically, you know, if Rockstar would post GTA 6 stuff, not saying they will, these are the kind of days to be looking out for. Then I think everyone was kind of looking forward to the May earnings call being on the 15th. So I've circled that in green. And then my personal predictions were, I've changed since, but it was announce a GTA 6 trailer on a Tuesday, release it on a Friday, but they don't release them on Tuesdays, so I don't know what I was thinking. So my prediction has changed from May 8th over to May 5th, and I think, you know, there are a lot of people in there. You've got me in there, and then Sav as well. He was in the stream from earlier, and he's predicted the 12th for that one. So if anyone wants to throw in some predictions, I don't know where I'm going to put them, but feel free to throw them out, and we can chuck them in on there. Vinewood Motors, what's good, brother? Good to have you in here, man. May 26th, trailer 3. Okay, we got some more in there. Let's chuck him in. Let's chuck him in. Of course, you've got to have like one of the longest names out of everyone in here. Look, let's move Jiggles there. Let's put Vinewood Motors here. This is getting so bad. I'd love to say it's organized chaos, but I think it's just chaos, man. It's pretty bad right now. I should make May bigger, but then these guys are going to miss out on this April one. Or what we can do, new one, give me a new one. Grab this. We're taking April. We're taking Luke. Wait. Luke, EC does it. Plague System, Chill Mike, Jamie, copy that. Okay, I missed literally everyone except for Luke. That's a horrible idea. We're not doing that. Let's just ride with it. We'll see what happens. My bad, Josh Works. No, we're keeping it on there, alright? It's all good, it's all good. Professor Oak YouTube says the 13th. I got you on there. Yeah, we do. We got a Wednesday in there, alright? And Yangi's also put down a Wednesday, which I think it's strange, you guys, but we'll take it. Rose says, why are we still coping, man? I appreciate you. Look, I appreciate you, Rose. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Look, I said it at the beginning. I don't think anything's happening, alright? I'm here to manage your expectations. That's what we're doing, because nothing is happening today, or even in April at all. Alright? Nothing is happening. I've spelt Bellic wrong again. It's hard because the eyes look like L's as well, because of how small I've shrunken it down. Any other predictions that we can throw in there? I think that's everyone. We've got Fox. Something is coming out on the 1st and 26th, says Fox. Okay, let me know when you narrow that down. Gamer, welcome on in. Gamer 2332. Or do I say the beginning? Am I going to get in trouble for that? I don't know. If Take-Two reaffirms November 26th release date in May earnings call, then I will say we are in the end game. Look, if they drop a trailer beforehand, I think we're in the end game. If we don't get a trailer and then they go on to have the earnings call and say November, then you can't really take their word for that. They could still have a delay, you know, put in their pocket, because they're not going to announce it just in there, right? You know, they've got to come with an actual post, because I feel like they'll still go into that call if they are planning on a delay, but they're not quite ready to call the delay. I don't think we're going to hear about it first in the earnings call. You know, they'll do what they've done with trailer 2, and, you know, someone's going to whip out their iPhone, quickly type it in, hey guys, sorry, delay. That's it. Squid says May 12th as well. All right, where are we, Squid? Let's move this over here. We got Squid in here now. Boom. All right, I think that's good. Rose says May 26th as well. Okay, okay. Got a few people in here. Look, you know, I can probably move some people like this, because I'll know what I mean. And who was that one that wrote May 26th? Rose. Rose. Boom. Chuck Rose in here. We'll move Tordai up a bit. Rose can go there. Fox says, first is more unique, but I want to be with Jiggles. You and Jiggles. I need to separate you guys. But we can chuck you up here. Wait, no, you already wrote one, didn't you, Fox? Where is it? Wasn't in this month, was it? No. I feel like I remember writing Fox. I guess I didn't. There we go. Fox is in there. Ghost Hunter thinks May 21st. That works for me. No one's picked that yet. Ghost Hunter. This is a very poor graphic. And you guys know that I put some effort into my thumbnails, so this is not reflective of my actual editing ability, alright? Okay, I think that is everyone. If I sit on this too long, then everyone is going to get mad because I can't fit them in there. Did I say May 7th? Lazy Gun Guy says, want to be weird and do May 7th. Let's do it. Let's do it. Lazy Gun Guy. There we go. We got a May 19th out there. Alright, alright. How do you even say that name? Mehtab Singh. Wait, did I do that right? GH. Boom. You are in, alright? You're locked in. If you are wrong, that's 50 gifted memberships. I'm joking. I'm joking. Calendar is getting a bit full. I know, it is getting pretty full. Road to Leonardo, welcome in as well, brother. It is good to have you in here. Execute says 30th of April. Alright, alright. Execute. Bang. You are in. Stoner Cat. What was your one? Where is it? May 28th. Oh, it's so good when you guys actually pick a different date. It's probably going to be wrong, but there's actually room for it, you know? May 5th, first time watching you live. Love from Bangladesh. Thank you very much. Welcome on into the stream. Hopefully, it is a good stream for you and you come back. Otherwise, I'm going to be very, very upset. All right. Where's May 5th? Oh, all right, all right. We can make this fit. We can make this fit. Oh, this is really bad. This is really bad. Should we start putting them on angles? There we go. You're in. You're in. Two Fest Beat says 31st of April. Let's go. There is no 31st of April, and I actually looked. You had me going for a minute there. All right. I think that's it. I think that's it. Only one person has said April 28th. That's weird. Well, in fairness, you know, you got Jamie on the 28th. You've got Execute on the 30th. Luke and EC does it. They're on days by themselves. You know, there's people out there. There's people out there. But anyways, let's go back to the trailer. I'm going to save this in the background. We might come back to that in a little bit. You can just write Sawad. Hopefully I said that right. Apologies if I got any of these names wrong. Alright. Drude, welcome on in. May 5th. We can fit you in. We can fit you in. Let me quickly do this. There we go. There we go. Hopefully that's alright. Alright, how many people we got in here? We got 63 people in here. Welcome on in, everyone. It is good to have you all in here. Alright, let's go through the chat, catch up a little bit, see how everyone's doing. Alright, Singh says, well, what do you think pre-orders will be? 5 million or 10 million? What do you mean by that? Like, how many units are going to be pre-ordered? great question. I don't think I got an answer for you, to be honest. I can't even remember any statistics like that with GTA 5. The only thing that I can think of is GTA 5's budget being, I think it's $265 million. Other than that, I'm not too sure about numbers. EC Does It says, still more understandable than my handwriting. Well, you'd hope so, man. This is a computer, after all, alright? If I'm typing something out and it's unreadable, that's no good. But look, it is pretty bad. It is pretty unreadable. I'll fix it, alright? I'll fix it. I keep saying it. Will I actually? Who knows? You say my name better than people in my country. Okay, that's a win. I'll take that. You know, there are a lot of times I'm going to butcher names. Alright, there are so many times I'm going to butcher names. W stream schedule. I'm glad you like that, Crowns. Thank you as well. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. For those who don't know, I have recently posted my stream schedule in the Discord, and if you guys aren't already and would like to join the Discord server, it is pinned. Really good way to connect and chat with me. I'm pretty active in there. Sometimes post some behind the scenes of when I'm working on certain projects and all that, but it is a good place for you to get, you know, any updates from me personally. If I'm doing anything, streaming, whatever it may be, or even just playing with you guys in the Discord server, it is a good place to be. So feel free to join that. I'm not going to pressure you into it. And for those who don't want to join, fair enough. Here is the stream schedule now. So Monday, that stream's done. Tuesday, that's where we're at right now with the Hopium stream. Then we are going to come back in 24 hours and play a little bit of GTA Online. Probably going to be on the Xbox, because I'm still unsure on what console I want to play. Oh, sorry, what platform I want to play GTA Online on, because everything is on my Xbox, right? That's where all my progress is. I do want to restart. It's either going to be PlayStation or PC. I just can't decide. I'm leaning more towards PC. No, not PC. PlayStation, so I can get you guys in there. But we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, we're going to be playing on the Xbox so that I can go through my old jobs, you know, trip down memory lane type of thing and play with a few of you who do actually have an Xbox. And then we're going to go in with a Let's Talk stream. Just a regular, you know, hangout, not looking for any news or anything like that. Friday will be another Hopium stream. Then we do some online and finish off the week on Sunday with another Let's Talk. So very ambitious, but we're going to see what happens with that. Squid says, love the dedication for the calendar table. I'm glad you like that. It's crazy, but it looks like it's pretty packed, you know. But if you convert that to Australian times, I'm technically not live on Thursdays and Sundays, my time. So I do have a break in there, all right? Von Motor says, yes, PS5. You're biased, all right? Get out of here. No, I do want to go on the PlayStation, man. There's so many people. There's so many more people on there. And I don't know, I really like their controller. I really like their controller. I am so used to having the Elite controller with the Xbox with 4 paddles. I know the PlayStation's got the DualSense Edge. I do have that, but it's only got 2 paddles, man. And I don't know, I got so used to it. Jelly, welcome on in, man. Go to stream. Can't wait for trailer 3. Let's hope something happens. Again, I don't really think anything's going to happen today, so I'm not going to hype people up and say that something is happening today, okay? I don't want people joining in and say I'm misleading because, you know, you ask me, when do I think the trailer's coming? It's not coming today. My personal predictions, May 5th. That's what I think. Road to Leonidas says that's a packed schedule. It is. Yeah, okay, it is kind of a little bit packed in there. But once we do get GTA 6 news, you know, I can wipe off the Hopium streams. I don't need to do them. There's nothing to hope for. I got what I want with the trailer when it drops. PlayStation handshaking with Rockstar. Exactly. That's kind of the way I'm thinking about it as well, man. I've been an Xbox loyalist for a very, very long time, and I'm kind of very sick of where the platform's heading. And I don't know, I can't do the Xbox anymore. It feels strange, you know. I've poured so much into that. My first console was a PlayStation 2. Then that was the PlayStation 2 Slim, right? And then I spilt lemonade on it. I was just a wee boy. And then I ended up getting another PlayStation, but it was the OG one, the really big one. And I thought, you know, my child brain was like, yes, bigger means better. It's going to be more powerful. What an idiot, honestly. But I had that and then eventually upgraded to the Xbox 360. It was a family console, and then I was like, look, no one's playing it. Can it go in my room? Mum said yes. So then it was mine. Fast forward some time, I'm still gaming on an Xbox, kind of. I think I'm more so leaning towards the PC now. But when GTA 6 drops, I think where I want to be is going to be the PlayStation, because I just think it's a better platform, to be completely honest with you. And people can say, you know, what a fanboy. You can. But I'm not really a fanboy. Dude, I've picked up the controller maybe 2 or 3 times this year. Ghost Hunter says, give us a chance. Give us a chance. Display. Yeah, we know once trailer 3 drops, it's pretty much marketing time, especially heading into June. Exactly. When that starts, we will scale back on the streams a little bit so I can focus on some videos, because there are a bunch of ideas I want to do. You know, trailer 2 dropped. I didn't really like milk that, you know. I didn't worry about making content on it. I was just like, oh, you know, let everyone go crazy with their new stuff. I'm just going to wait, because I don't really need to be that guy that does the same video as everyone else. But, you know, I'm thinking I should do it. You know, I should definitely get involved with the marketing stuff, because thinking back to GTA 5, when that was, you know, getting close to release, those were the videos I was watching, man. I was watching, you know, every little detail you may have missed in this trailer, or check out these screenshots, there's something in there. I love those videos back in the day. So I feel like it would be a full circle kind of moment if I'm the one that makes those videos eventually. Even if everyone else has done it, it's not for everyone else, it's for me. And if anyone else wants to watch it, all good. Squid says 80 plus people in here. Is that right? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. There are. Boys, share the stream with your friends, your nan, your dog, because I think 85 might have been the most people I think we've ever had in a stream. I could be wrong. I think it'd be crazy to crack 100 one day. That would be pretty insane. But honestly, going back like a week or 2 ago, I think my most was like 35. So it is good seeing, you know, a massive turnout of people in here. So I appreciate everyone being in here. And Duka Duka. Starting us off with a dono tray. What a man, what a man. Thank you very much for the 2. Get yourself a liter of Petty and Jason's No Cop. Wait, what? Get yourself a liter of Petty and Jason's No Cop. Duka Duka, I have no idea what that means. Petty, as in Tom Petty, and Jason's No Cop. Don't tell Sav that he is a cop. So you're definitely on Sav's side with that. But again, thank you very much for the 2, bro. I appreciate that. Linny, welcome in. It is good to see you in here. 3rd trailer will be released before the call, 100%. If it's not, if we, you know, time passes and the earnings call passes by and we haven't heard anything, I'm probably gonna have a fully clothed shower, curled up in a ball, crying, because I'm gonna start thinking there's a delay. You know, it's like when your partner doesn't talk to you one day. It's like, is this it? Is this the end? Does she not like me anymore? I'm not like that, all right. But if we don't hear anything, I'm gonna start wondering if something's up. But personally, you know, everyone's like, look, the marketing's locked in. They can't back out. You know, it's going ahead. Then I'm happy with that. Let's go. Let's get the marketing out of the way. Let's get November here. Because thinking back, this year has went by very, very quick. It's already April, man. It's almost May. You know, I thought last year went by pretty quick, but dude, it's May already. I don't know where time's going, but I say this every stream when we're talking about time. You know, if there is something you're looking forward to, TV show, game, movie, whatever, events happening around you, write them down in your calendar or even in your notes or whatever, and then that way you've always got something to look forward to every single day. You know, pack that thing, even if they're not good movies or not good shows, just something, you know, to think about. And then when that day comes, even if you don't want to watch it, you'd be like, oh, this thing drops this day. What's tomorrow? Oh, there's another thing dropping tomorrow. But then, you know, oh, my episode of this show, that's coming out, you know, next week. And then time, for me, I don't know, has been flying by. Let's scroll up here. Road to Leonidas says, my Xbox Series X is in a cupboard somewhere. That thing can collect dust, alright? That thing is done. Mine is just chilling here. I did boot it up for the first time in a long time, but it's just chilling there. Vinewood Motor says, I was Xbox 360, went to PS4, and it was the best decision to switch. Road to Leonida with a 2. Thank you very much, brother. Must have a hole in my pocket. $2 dropped out. Well, I'm putting that in my pocket. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. But going back to Vinewood Motor's message, where is it? I think I've scrolled a bit far. I was 360, switched to PS4. I was just a loyalist, man. I didn't want to move, and I was convincing my friends to switch over. You know, one of my good friends, he was on the PS3 playing GTA, and I was on the Xbox 360, and I'm like, dude, you gotta come over and play with me. I don't know anyone I'm playing with. They're all randoms. I need you to come. And I don't know how I done it. I convinced him. He made the switch to Xbox, and I had a good, head start on him. I've been playing this console for a long time, and my gamer score was reasonably good. He has just completely taken over, and his gamer score is insane, and he now just loves Xbox. I'm like, brother, GTA 6 is coming out soon. I think I'm going to move over to PlayStation. Do you want to come back? I don't know if I can convince him this time. I've already done it once. I think I've used up that card. EC does it, to be fair. I only play like 2 games on Xbox. Now I'm almost exclusively a PS5 now. That is fair enough. I feel like every game that comes out now, I'm kind of playing them on the PC. It's just a bit more convenient. Like, instead of having to worry about booting up a console, especially if I'm going to stream it to you guys, it's just easier. I don't have to worry about the Elgato or anything like that. But also, on PC, it performs better. It visually looks nicer. And I don't know, I enjoy it. One thing I do miss is sitting on my couch or on a bed or something. McTannon says, Trailer 1 announced before November earnings call. Trailer 2 dropped before May earnings call. Minimum we get in 2 weeks. Minimum we get in 2 weeks is an announcement. There you go. There's some hopium for you guys. McTannon, what is your day that you're predicting? What is the day? I'm pretty sure yours was the 5th, right? I should chuck you in on this list. I gotta make some room. But yeah, I'm personally going May 5th. It was the 8th, and then people in chat convinced me to change over to do the 5th. So there we go with it. Vinewood Motors with a tenner. Thank you very much, man. That reminds me, I keep forgetting about this. I need to do the animation thingo, the little pop-up for stickers. I completely forgot about that with Streamlabs. I set up new members. I set up the actual super chats. But stickers, I don't think I ever done. That's a sticker, right? That's how unfamiliar I am with this stuff. I need to get better at this stuff. Thank you very much for the 10, bro. I appreciate it. Fox says, 101 viewers. Did we do it? I'm looking. Oh, no way. Okay, it says 98 for me right now, but I'll take your word for that. Thank you guys all very much for pulling up right now. I appreciate you all. FK Gamer says, I think Rockstar will release Trailer 3 or at least screenshots even if the game gets pushed back to 2027. Yeah, if they delay it, we need something sweet to top it off, you know? Some good news with the bad news. Hey guys, delay, here's some screenshots. Hey, EC does it with a tenner as well. Happy 100 viewers. Guys, again, there we go. I see it now, 102. Thank you all very much for this. I appreciate it. It's crazy, you know? Who would have thought that I'd be streaming? I didn't, personally. Go back like 12 months. Was I streaming 12 months ago? I can't remember. I think it was like 12 months ago. I was streaming GTA San Andreas just for fun. I didn't care who showed up. I was very content streaming with like 2 people in there, maybe. And we'd just be hanging out. Nothing really serious. No show to put on for you guys. No fancy graphics or pop-ups or anything like that. I think I even had to figure out my chat live. That's how bad it was. But thank you again. 100 members, not members, sorry. 100 people in here is crazy, so thank you again. McTannon, where did his message go? May 5th, Trailer 3, pre-orders announcement on a Friday before. Ooh, okay. Okay. I'd love that. I'm so excited to see what they do for pre-orders, man. I love Rockstar, and I'm going to buy it no matter what it is. I hope it's good. Because when I really think back to GTA 5s, and I think GTA 4s, no, GTA 4s was kind of cool. GTA 5s wasn't really that cool. It was just a hat and that security deposit bag. Don't get me wrong. If I were to have them in my collection right now, I'd be absolutely thrilled with that. But I don't, so I guess I'm salty, just, I ended up getting the special edition, which only came with a steelbook and the blueprint map. But I always wanted that hat. And then, me being me, not a real collector and a child, basically. I was 14. I was like, I don't really need that edition. I don't even like those sort of hats. I would never wear that. Bro, why would I wear that? It's collectible, Adult me, with, I'd hope, a fully developed brain at this point. It'd be a nice collectible to have, but I don't have it. Fox says, when's the next time you play a game like Gartic Phone with the Discord? That's a good question. I should start doing some community nights, and I know we were speaking about that. I think on the weekends is surely like the best time. People don't have work or school or anything like that, but that also comes with people not having work and school. Why would you want to sit at home on Discord or even watching live streams. You know, surely you'd rather be outside doing anything else, right? But no, I think we definitely should organize some games. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Tordai says February 27th for PC. Part of me wants to agree, but I'm gonna heavily... No, actually, February. No. That's definitely not happening. I think PC is going to be probably 2028. Dare I say it? I think 2028 for the PC release, because, you know, with GTA 5, it took them, what was it, a year and a half to do that, I think? Something like that. And then Red Dead as well, that took a little bit of time, so I don't think it's going to be a couple months after launch, to be honest, man. Red Dead 2 Collectors was wicked. Yeah, that one was cool. It came with that little chest box as well in there. Me not being a massive Red Dead fan at the time, I wasn't really keen to get that either, but man, I punched myself, you know, thinking about that. Like, I really should have gotten some collectible stuff. I really should have done that. The only things that I do have in my collection were sent from Rockstar themselves. No, I lie, I do have a frame that's unofficial, but I got a Red Dead mug, which I absolutely love, and I'm never gonna drink coffee out of that. As soon as I get a nice place to put that up on the shelf, it's going up there, but for the meantime, it's just been sitting in its box, don't know what to do with it. And 2 Outlaws for Life shirts. That was that time when Rockstar sent me those out. I'm like, yeah, would have been nice if you put some GTA stuff in there, but I'll take Red Dead. God, what an entitled piece of shit. Sedge, what's going on, brother? That is too late. They need PC players for online and shark cards, so summer 2027, the latest. Where is summer for you guys? Like, what month does that begin? I don't even know when summer begins for us. That's like December for me. So I guess like middle of the year, 2027, you think? I don't know. Vinewood Motor says, I've spent too much money on merch. I know, you've got an insane collection. I think you've probably got the best collection out of anyone I've seen, I think. GTA series videos, though, they have a really, really nice collection. I really wish I was a collector. I'd just never been that too big into, like, material things. You know, I'm pretty sure this setup that I've got right now would be very bare and minimum if it weren't for Bogan Babe. She's like, we need to get some frames for you all. We need to get you a nice statue. We need to get you a plant. You know, I've got a plant in here. That reminds me, I need to water you. I'm looking right at you. All right. But we'll do that eventually. All right, let's scroll up a little bit. Where are we at on the stream? Squid says, if you're going to drop the trailer in June, they might as well just drop it before the earnings call unless they want to drop it in July. Well, I was going back and looking at their cycle, I guess you could say, with GTA 5, and if I'm wrong, feel free to point that out, but trailer 3 for GTA was that the characters trailer, and it was broken down into 3 individual trailers too. Very cool. But that came out in May before the earnings call, and then it was the official gameplay trailer in July, and then in August it was the online trailer, and then I believe the launch trailer, like the official Grand Theft Auto 5 trailer. So, you know, that's it. 2 trailers in August, though. Pretty insane. I'd be happy with that. And then that's not even including, like, all their extra stuff that they've done, because I didn't look at that, and I'm not that smart, but I'm pretty sure they sprinkled in some screenshots here and there. They done the Game Informer magazine as well. Could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure they've done all that. Gazzle, oh no, sorry, I said Gazzle, but I see the second word in there. Gaz Leonard, welcome in, man. Nephews, I was 33 years old when GTA 5 dropped. I'm 46 and still just excited for GTA 6 as I was for 5. There you go, there is a lot of hype. I'm telling you, literally everyone is excited for this game. I said it in my last video, that everyone is kind of looking at this game, not just gamers, everyone. You know, you got the teachers, you got people that are working their jobs, you know, even their bosses. Everyone's looking at this game, so it's going to be interesting. You know, come the next day, come May 20th, what has happened the day before? Like, no one's rocking up to work. You know, it's going to be headlines on the news. Fox says, the moment the timer reaches 211011111. Is that how it works? No, it would be all zeros. Oh wait, no, you're waiting for that timer, I guess. Fair enough. Alright, Tordai says summer is June, July, August. Here, what I learned in school. There you go. See, I still feel like that's too early for a PC release, to be honest. I'd love it, don't get me wrong. As soon as it comes out on PC, I think I'm probably going to transfer characters or whatever the system may be. I just personally think I'm probably going to move on and start playing the game on PC. They will milk GTA 6 on consoles and GTA Online like they did with GTA 5. Look, it's a smart business move, don't get me wrong. You know, you get the PS3 consoles, then the next generation drops, you'll take advantage of the PS4, they'll drop the PC, like this is speaking for GTA 5, obviously, and then the PS5, you know, I'm surprised they didn't, you know, wait a little bit longer, get the PS6 in there. They might even do that, you know, I think they would do that. When the PS6 drops, I wouldn't be surprised if Rockstar do a even bigger, expanded and enhanced. I could see it happening. Hopium Syndicate, what's good, man? June to September or something like that. So kind of like mid-year for summer. Video mode, good to see your name in here again, man. Right after 420, lol. May 12th is a great date for GTA 6 news. Look, any day is a great day. You know, we have waited quite a while for this, so hopefully something happens sooner rather than later. Grid is in here as well. What's good, man? Yo, what's good, gang? Bav, you ready for trailer 3? Pre-orders, 200 screenshots, full map, and cast reveal tonight. Have Rockstar ever actually done a cast reveal, or has it always been like, you know, the internet's detective work that's figured it out? That'd be kind of funny. I'm kind of glad they don't do it. I don't want to be associated with the character and then go watch their media. I just want it to be a fresh experience. I think that's why I like Rockstar games. They're characters that you don't know of, like actors that you don't know of, sorry. And then that game makes them big. In a way. Ghost Hunter says, do you think they'll finally add crossplay? See, I want crossplay, but a lot of you guys, when I was talking about it in a previous stream, were against it because PlayStation's got the, you know, they're in with Rockstar basically, so they're not going to do it because it won't encourage people to get a PlayStation. Brother, even if they didn't do it, Xbox have like between every single country on this planet, they probably have like 10 to 14 people playing globally at once. That's obviously an under exaggeration, but I don't think it matters that much. If they were to open it up to crossplay, I don't think they're going to gain that much money by people jumping ship. So, you know, give us crossplay, just let us play with people on Xbox. Why do I likes in here as well, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. 114 people in here. God. Thank you guys for pulling up. McCookie as well, welcome in here. New face. They did a cast reveal for Red Dead 2 when it came out. All the cast revealed themselves on Instagram. I feel like I remember that actually. Yeah. And Vinewood Motor says Red Dead 2, all actors announced on Twitter at the same time. Yeah, I feel like I do remember that. What I do very much so remember is the initial Red Dead 2 announcement. I was in school, you know, this is going back some time. I was in school, sitting there in, what class was it? I think it was math. And I checked Twitter. First of all, no one in school is using Twitter, so Twitter was in like a hidden tab, you know, again, because, you know, I got that double life thing going on. No one knows about Poking Bav in real life. But I go into Twitter randomly, and I see it. My heart sunk. I was like, no way, Rockstar are dropping something crazy. You know, I think it was just the Rockstar Games logo in black, I think, with the red background behind it. Oh, man, I was so hyped for that. I was so hyped for that. Yeah, I says, even trailer 3 is delayed. Let's hope not, alright? Let's hope there's no more delays. EDF says, earnings call announced. 15th of May, I'm a Take-Two investor, just spotted in my investment app. Okay. Let's have a look at that. Let's take a look. Take-Two earnings call. Let's go onto their thingo. Is it like up yet, or is this like a different thing? Because, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it is May 15th, so I guess we'll find out. Let's keep going down. Evan says, wait, why a Copium stream today? Well, Evan, see, Rockstar tend to post the good juicy news on a Tuesday or a Friday. And a lot of people are looking at those days for a potential announcement to happen before the earnings call that apparently just got announced as well. Torday says, go to the Take-Two and Investors website thing. I'm on here. Or am I looking at the wrong thing? Grid with a $5. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Yes, I can confirm one of the best GTA YouTubers, Grid. You're trying to get me to write that. Then he's going to clip me, put it in the thing as if I said it. You know, I'll say it. Yes, I can confirm one of the best GTA YouTubers, Bav, is the actor behind Jason. And Bav, again, is the actor behind Lucia. You will see tonight, chat. That is hilarious. Thank you very much, Grid, for the $5. I appreciate you, man. Alright, let's have a look at take 2. I'm just going to pull this up right now. I don't know. I don't see it. If someone's got the link to it, drop it in the Discord, maybe? Because the only thing I see, right, I think, is the February earnings call. I don't know. Vice on Wheels, what's up, man? Welcome back. Welcome back. Tortoise says not announced yet for me, so it might come through shortly then. McCookie says I hated math as a kid. Honestly, man, me too. Me too. I feel like now, as an adult, I'd probably enjoy it, to be honest. You know, looking back on it, I'm like, you know what? I think math would have been a lot of fun if I... Maybe, you know what? Let's blame the teachers. Don't blame me. Let's blame the teachers. If they found a way to teach that topic better, you know, engage the children in the conversations and teach them, maybe it would be better. Lazy Gun Guy says, hey Bav, I challenge you to a future mobility scooter race near the beach. I'm taking you up on that. Dude, do you reckon... Dude, you have to be able to drive them in the game. You have to be able to drive them in the game. I think that's going to be my favorite vehicle. Dare I say it, it might be better than the Banshee. It might be better than the Banshee. That didn't even click for me that we'd be able to drive that. Oh man, I'm excited. I am excited now. What do I like says, the stream's blowing up. That's great. It is going insane. I don't even know what to say. Like 120 people, I just seen it then. There's a lot of people in here. And boys, I said it at the beginning, I'm going to say it right now. There's nothing happening today, alright? Absolutely nothing is going to happen. Rockstar are not going to do anything. Is this reverse psychology? Is it going to work? If we all just say nothing's going to happen, are they going to be like, you know, let's make him look like an idiot. Let's post something. But, no, my personal predictions are May 5th. For a trailer. Something's going to happen May 5th. That's what I'm running with. I don't think anything's going to happen in April. So, boys, don't get your hypes up. Don't buy into the clickbait. I apologize if I've clickbaited you into this live stream and you guys were expecting me to, you know, have some insider information that the trailer's going to drop. Because I don't. 120 viewers. Go on, lad. Let's go. Thank you very much, Ash. I appreciate you, man. Opium Syndicate says, doesn't seem like they've announced it. It's just prediction for the date for the earnings call. Most likely they do that in some investment apps. Fair enough. I think everyone is kind of predicting May 15th anyways. They should just pull a cheeky on them and just do it on a different day. Not even a Friday or a Tuesday. Like, I don't know, make him come in on the weekend. Like, boys, let's do it on Saturday. How do you feel about that? That would be hilarious. What do I like says, hard to make numbers engaging. I know, but like, you know, as I think about it getting older, like in my previous job that I had, I worked with numbers quite a fair bit and I would do it all through Excel, you know, it's not like it's coming straight from the brain, you know, that's impossible. But, you know, understanding that side of things, I feel like would have been an interesting topic. Maybe I should just go back and, I don't know, surely someone's made a really good YouTube video just explaining maths, just summarizing it, you know, speedrun maths. Nate Sound says, get ready for next week and the week after for that news. Is it next week? Is it? Kind of, maybe. I think in 2 weeks' time, May 5th. That's what I'm leaning out for. MCT reckons something's, what is it? The pre-orders and information about it coming on the Friday beforehand. I could see that happening, you know. A lot of buzz around the Spider-Man trailer and how it broke records and whatever, you know. They love that, but they're also counting, I think, Zendaya and Tom Holland posting, you know? They're taking their views and saying, yeah, we beat GTA 6. Brother, no you didn't. Shut up, alright? You're not that big, but regardless, I feel like Rockstar should announce it, get everyone hyped up, and then everyone just floods the trailer 3 and we break records once again. DJ says, GTA 5 character. Thank you very much. Good observation, DJ. I appreciate you, man. Hope you're having a good time. Tortoise says, week after for news, I say after the race. Moy CFC? Moix? Oh, brother, I'm so sorry. I've butchered that. First time here. How you doing? Let's hope we got something. Let's inhale that hopium. Yes, sir. I don't think anything's going to happen, to be honest with you, brother. But thank you very much for tuning into the stream. Hopefully you do have a good time in here. And, oh, what's that one? Jason might be my favorite protagonist after Tommy Vercetti. It's going to be interesting, right, to see how these characters work. And, you know, we're going to build relationships and, you know, grow an emotional attachment to them. Just remember, when Red Dead came out, like the trailers, sorry, everyone was saying, you know, Arthur Morgan looks terrible. He's a horrible protagonist. You know, you can't compare to John Marston. It's going to be bad, you know? And then the game dropped and it's like, dude, he was the best protagonist in video game history. So it's going to be interesting. Me personally, thinking about like Lucia, because I made that video saying that, you know, like defending Lucia pretty much, in the comments on that, they were vile. They were vile, but, you know, I think a lot of people's opinions are going to be changed with the game when it actually does drop and people get a chance to get on there and play the game, you know? AK says they haven't even announced the Take-Two earnings call. Yeah, we're kind of waiting for that one, so shouldn't be too much longer for that one. Max Guy says, do we think pre-orders will be available before the earnings call then? Yeah, quite possibly. Quite possibly, I'd say. Lazy Gun Guide, 140 viewers. Really? Dude, that's insane. Anything from here onwards is just a record. So, guys, thank you very much for being a part of this. I appreciate you all once again. And if anyone hasn't joined the Discord server, feel free to do so. It would be very much appreciated. Get the community going in there. We got Will Mac Daddy in here as well. I think that was from this morning stream, actually. I haven't quite looked through everyone that's joined, but we got Cooper Clan that's just recently joined, Professor Oak as well, and Lazy Fox. Danny Boy has joined as well, and Cam as well, as from a couple of days ago. So thank you guys very much for supporting me, supporting the stream, you know, and the community that we're growing. Hopefully, you know, I've got some good videos out there as well that you guys might enjoy. If you don't, just put a dislike on it. It's all good. I won't be upset. DJ says, do you agree with Project Vice that GTA 6's story will be better than Red Dead 2? Oh, I hope it is. I do hope it is. It's going to be very difficult to top that game because it was a really, really good story. So, I don't know. I hope that they do. It'll be very difficult to do. And if they do, you know, I'll be super impressed with that. I think it'll come close. But it is GTA, and GTA hasn't been very serious since GTA 4, you know? I do hope they take a bit more of a serious approach with it, with some emotional depth to the characters, and you can build an attachment to them, like you did with Arthur and all that, and the gang, really. So, I hope it does have some serious tones with that. A lot of people will disagree. They want, you know, that fun action from GTA 5, but I think having something a bit more serious toned would be very, very good to have. But ladies and gentlemen, you know what? We need to go into this short little segment, all right? Very short little segment. If you guys want to get some gamer subs, all right, let's do this. Let's do this right now with some gamer subs.
Use code BAB at checkout for 10% off gamer subs, by the way.
Thank you very much, Sab, for that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have just pinned gamer subs in the comments below, or in the chat, should I say. They have a flavor in there called Copium, and I think that is the perfect thing to be forcing down your throats right now. Look at me go. I think, you know, gamer subs right now, it is the perfect opportunity. We're doing a Hopium Copium stream, and that flavor just would be perfect for it right now. Let's try and get it on the screen. I want to show you guys what it looks like. Where is the main stuff? Let's, boom, hide that. Here we go. Hopium Copium, don't worry about the prices. This is all in Australian dollars, and I know you guys aren't in Australian dollars. Everything looks expensive in Australian dollar dues. But you guys can save 10% off when you use my code, or, hear me out, if you guys just want to try it completely free, including the shipping, you don't pay a single cent, you guys can get free samples using my code BAV, and you, again, doesn't cost you a single dollar, alright? So, if you guys want to support the channel, support me, feel free, use that link, and I will, I'll send you some feed pics. But anyways, back to it. Today, this stream is brought to you by GamerSubs. Use code BAV today. Let's go. Let's go. And there he is. Use code BAV's account. I love this part of the stream. I love it. And I love that you guys get around it as well, you know? It's become part of the brand, you know? It's part of the personality. That reminds me, we've even got emotes with it. Emojis, sorry. I keep calling them emotes. What do Alex says? That's so cheap. Dude, when you get the code on there as well, you're winning, alright? You can't go wrong with that. But anyways, let's scroll back up into the chat a little bit. Cam says, have you checked out that crew I made? Dude, no, I did actually. I did see that. Where'd you send that? Oh, dude, if I read that... No, I did read it because I remember seeing it. Because you're coming up with all the roles. I looked at that at a weird time when I was either really, really tired or I was going to sleep. So it was like a quick look. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Went to sleep. I completely forgot about it. I'll have to check back with that. But thank you very much for that. I appreciate you, man. Fox says, Lazy Fox is another person, right? You're not calling me lazy. Wait, are there two Foxes in here? Where's the other Fox? I'm so confused right now. In the Discord. Yeah, I thought so. I honestly would have looked at it and then... Where's the timestamp on it? Where'd you send it? I don't want to waste too much time looking for it. I will have a look for it after the stream again if I remember as well, because it'll probably be like midnight by the time I get around to it. Here we go. We got Leandro, I think that is, GTA 6. That's all they've said. Welcome on in, man. GTA 6. There you go. Tordai says, news dropping in 4 minutes if there's any. You think 4 minutes? I feel like that's too early. In the Discord, it's called Bogenbav Boys Company. BBBC. Love that. Steve Flanders, Ned's brother. Welcome on in, man. Welcome on in. When pre-orders go live, I will wait 30 minutes to pay GTA 6. You never know that there are so many people order so much the same time as PlayStation Store app will crash. Yes, when the pre-orders do go live, I think that everything is going to crash for sure. And also, ladies and gentlemen, couple minutes to go, and we're going to be putting our timer on the screen. Now, last Hopium stream, it didn't work very well. So I'm going to hope we can line it up well this time and it actually does work. You know what? Let's do a little test, all right? Where is my current little pop-up thing? Countdown, remove that. Hopium. And that should be a 1 hour countdown until the next window drops. So that looks to be working, but I completely butchered it last time. So let's hope I can do it this time. Otherwise, I'm never going to be a good streamer and I should just not do it again. I thought BBBC was Big Brave Chicken. I didn't read all that. Chicken lives matter. There you go. Dude, chicken tastes really good though. Let's scroll up a little bit. Let's see what you guys are saying up here. Also, we should go over Grid's little stoner theory that he's come up with. It is pretty interesting. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, but it is very entertaining content right there. A lot of people are, taking it seriously and they're very offended by it. And I think it's hilarious when people get offended by things on the internet. Just, if you don't want to be offended, put the phone down, brother. Walk away. It's very easy. Alright. I'm pre-ordering Smith's Toys store as soon as it's available. Smith's Toy Store. You're pre-ordering the entire store? Or what do they have in there in particular? Stoner theory, it's real, not a theory anymore. Alright, here we go. We're about to cross over to that thing. Ready. Boom. It's now 11 o'clock for me. They dropped something at 12. 1 hour countdown is on. Just double checking. Rockstar haven't posted anything right now. So have a quick little look-see. Nope, nothing. Nothing on the Twitter. Alright, so let's hope that timer works. Because if it doesn't, I'm going to smash my head against the desk. Typical 2TM says, I think nothing will drop today, but I believe the next Take-Two earnings call date will be announced this week. And then Rockstar will come out with something shortly after. That's what I'm leaning towards as well, man. I don't think anything is happening today. How's the poll going as well? 154 votes. Again, guys, thank you so much for smashing this stream. It's so good. 63% of you guys have said no. I am with you guys on that 100%. Nothing's happening. But what do you guys think they will post? A typical GTA Online post? Circo Loco? I don't think it's a Red Dead Day, because I'd love to just say, beans are 50% off. That'd be hilarious. Tordai says, wait 1 minute before posting. They are a few seconds late sometimes. That is true. I don't think this is a window right now, right? Yeah, I'm new to this, but I don't think that 11 PM for me has ever been a window. Could be wrong. Could be very wrong. What is the time? Eastern time. 9 a.m. Also, speaking of time zones, guys, this was brought up to me by Vinewood Motors, all right? He does not live in America, but he was the one to point out that when I put in my stream schedule, I said all times are Eastern Standard Time. Boys, you guys are on daylight savings. It's called EDT now, not EST. So I was wrong, and not a single American picked up on that. I don't know how that got through. You know, it went through various checks. I had, 50 of my humble employees. Look at that, I have 0 employees, but no one picked up on that. It took someone outside of the United States to pick up on that. You guys have let me down. It's so funny. What was the thing I was looking at? Let me pull out of that. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. I also need some water. I think, oh, I see it. Before I was getting set up for the stream, I had put my water bottle on the shelf next to the door because I had walked out of my room as soon as I walked in there. I'm gonna need to get that soon because I can feel my voice. It's breaking, all right? I'm not used to speaking this much. Okay, do you think they will drop it or they'll announce a date for the trailer like they did with the first one? Personally, brother, I am hoping they announce it. Announce it on, whatever means, all their social medias. But what they should do, or shouldn't do, should I say, is not schedule it on YouTube. Like, don't have it set as a premiere, because that's how it leaked last time. Someone at YouTube, one of the boys that were there were like, dude, I got the GTA 6 trailer. Should I post it? Should I do it? Done it, lost his job. I don't know the full story behind that, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But, no, I think they should have like a countdown separate. Put it on their website. There's a GTA 6 Trailer 3 countdown. It ticks down, and then when it is live, their video goes up. So hopefully it doesn't leak. You would hope. But that way, you guys can build up hype. We can all build up hype as a community, get around it, clear our schedules, call the day off work, if you're that into it. I wouldn't blame you. Don't go to school. Wait for that trailer to drop, and everyone's sitting around. It's a big, massive community event, with the boys. I think that'd be great. But anyways, I need to go grab this water bottle. I'm just going to mute my mic, because if I click this other screen, then my countdown disappears. I just realized the stream schedule's still on there. Let's get rid of that bad boy. I should try and move the Be Right Back screen onto this screen, but I do kind of like it being its own separate thing. I'll think about that next stream. All right. Give me 60 seconds, and we'll be right back. Alright, the amount of water I have just consumed them, I'm going to need to set up a urination station, honestly. There is so much. I'm still thirsty. I need to quench that thirst. And you know what I should do? I should have some gamer subs. Oh no, you know what? I've already done this sponsored segment. I can't do it again. You guys are going to leave. You're going to hate me and dislike this stream. Speaking of, if you haven't already, please leave the stream a thumbs up. I don't ever really ask for likes on a stream, ever. I didn't think they'd done anything. But you guys think it does. There was Sav in here the other day, and he was saying, like the stream. It helps. So if it does help, that'd be great. And I appreciate you guys. We have just crossed over 1,000 people who have stopped in on this stream. 140 people in here right now. And dude, that's the biggest number I've seen on one of my streams. And Grid as well. Goodness me. Goodness me. He's dropped a 2. What code should I use when buying gamer subs? Well, let me tell you, Grid. Let me tell you. You should use code BAV. It is pinned. Go and get yourself some. And, you know, keep an eye out. They got some very, very interesting things coming up very soon that I think you guys are going to enjoy. All right. I sent that before you said that. That's crazy timing. Dude, he's a paid actor. All right. He's a paid actor, but he's paying me. All right. Let's drink this. Oh, that tastes so good. You know, like, okay, this is a really weird thing, probably about to discover a disease or something I have. You know when, like, you are really, really thirsty and you drink water and it feels like you can taste blood? There's no blood in my mouth, but that's the feeling I get, you know, when I'm super thirsty. That's crazy. All right. GSFQ says, leave stream for the first time. Get out of here. Get out of here. We don't need you. I'm joking, man. Come back, please. All right, let's scroll up a little bit. We got some people in here I need to welcome in because there are so many new faces in here. And again, I appreciate you all for being in here. DJ says, how often in the past did something drop after an earnings call? That would be a very interesting stat. I don't think I've got the capabilities to check that right now, mainly because I'm kind of lazy. But if anyone else wants to do that, do some detective work, search up maybe GTA 5 or Red Dead's trailers, and then go back on Take-Two's thing and, you know, see where they line up with the earnings calls. You know, make a little graphic. That'd be sick. That would be cool. That'd be cool, but I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. We got Jalen Allen in here. Welcome in, man. He just said no. Fair enough. That is it. Just a no. Tino says, what's happening in an hour? Well, I'm going to be taking my clothes off. We're going to be doing a sexy dance. I'm joking. Hopefully, Rockstar drop something in an hour. I don't think it's GTA 6 related. You know, I'm not getting your hopes up. You know, I should remove that logo off the thing because I don't think anything's happening, all right? Nothing's going to be happening today, all right? Managing expectations here once again, boys. But we're going to see what Rockstar posts in an hour, and then, you know, we'll float around probably another, 10-15 minutes after that and call it a night because I know for a fact nothing's coming tonight and I need to have a good night's sleep, all right? Because, am I streaming tomorrow? What's today? Today is Tuesday for me. Oh, man, this is what happens when I do this stream schedule. This one right here. Because I think I'm on Tuesday right now as an American, but in 1 hour it's going to be Wednesday. But we will be doing another stream as well. Bit of GTA Online, Grid as well. You know, reminding me you are on the Xbox. We got to do a session, man. All right, let's make our way down on this thing. What day will take to announce their earnings call? Anime Toji sent that one. I believe they are posting it today, if I'm not mistaken. All right, some people in here were saying that their predictor app thingamajigs have already said May 15th. So we are checking that as well in the background. MCT also is inclined to believe it is happening today. So that's exciting news. And that'll kind of give us a rough estimate for it. T. Burton says, Bav, I never heard of it changing to EDT instead of EST. All right, okay. And T. Burton, you are in America, correct? You're actually not far from Sav, if I'm not mistaken, or I'm confusing you with someone. But that's crazy. I thought, you would call it EDT because it's like a temporary time, Eastern Daylight Time. I don't know. In Australia, we do it. We call it Australian Eastern Standard Time. And then when it's daylight savings, it's AEDT for Australian Daylight Time. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. But not every state that's Eastern do daylight savings. So I believe it is Tasmania. Forget about them. They're not even part of Australia. Then Victoria, New South Wales, and the ACT. But ACT is terrible. They do daylight savings. Queensland does not. So those time zones, they're pretty confusing, to be honest. It is so confusing, but I guess that's why we do separate it. What do I like says, with the amount of Hopium Copium streams, was anyone streaming when Rockstar Shadow Drop Trailer 2? Imagine the luck on someone that was live streaming that day. The story of me with Trailer 2, I was ready to go to bed, and they posted it at, I believe, 11:36 p.m. Like, I was going to bed. I wrapped up for the night. I'm like, all right, nothing's happening today. Going to bed. Climbed in. Checked my phone. No way, Rockstar Games just dropped something. That's not real. And then I picked my ass back up, went straight back to this setup, and I think I ended up going live, doing a little breakdown on stream. That was a lot of fun doing that. We're definitely going to be doing that again. If it doesn't happen on a stream, I will be turning a stream on. Build It Brighter says, do you think we'll get a Disneyland parody in GTA 6? I don't know, to be honest. A lot of people are saying no, they won't because it's about kids, and I was talking about this on a previous stream. it doesn't matter if there's no kids in that game. You know, Disney adults, search them up on your phone right now. There is, you know, there's a market for them, right? Rockstar make satirical versions of everything, and all they have to do is just have Disneyland in the game, you know, with their own spin on it, of course, you know, copyright and all that. But it wouldn't be out of place. It wouldn't be strange of them to have it only focused on adults, because there are so many Disney adults. Like, literally, go into Google, search up Disney adults. It's quite funny. Saying that out loud, I hope you kind of don't get, you know, actual adult content, but I'm searching it. Adults. Let's have a look. Images. Come on, give me some funny looking Disney adults. Alright, there aren't too many. Okay, there's some photos in here, but it's just like, you know, those older people that I'm gonna get in trouble saying this, you know, but like, there are a lot of people out there that, you know, maybe they didn't get to go to Disneyland when they were younger. I still haven't, you know, maybe I would be, you know, blown away by it when I go there one day eventually, hopefully. But these people, it's like, you know, they're reliving their childhood at, you know, 40, 50 years old. My brother, it's about the kids. All right, move on. Cam says, straight nose to the grindstone, damn. What does that even mean? All right, let's keep making our way down on the list. I do apologize if I am missing anyone's chat. I do try my absolute best to read absolutely everyone's chats, because, you know, I know what it's like when people miss your chats. So if I do miss any of your messages and you do want them read out, please just, I don't mind if you want to drop it a couple times in the chat. Obviously not back to back to back. That's just absolutely strange, but I'll try my absolute best to get around to them. Kieran says, do you think GTA 6 will be a Ooh, I like this question. Do you think GTA 6 will be a global release, like it says on the PlayStation Store, which would mean Australia, it will release at 11:30 PM on the 18th of November? All right, Kieran. That time that you are seeing on the PlayStation Store, I think, is a placeholder. I don't think it is a thing. You know, I don't think it's real. I am going with my gut on this. GTA 5, maybe even GTA 4. No, definitely GTA 4. GTA 4, GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption 1, 2, pretty much every Rockstar title has released at midnight, right? Or am I wrong? Regardless, the two main ones, GTA 5, Red Dead 2, they dropped at midnight. You know, these games are massive. Midnight launches are huge. Well, they were huge because, you know, everything going digital today doesn't really make much sense. I know a lot of people want it to drop at the same time so we can all experience it at once. I get it. But I think, you know, this game, if Rockstar do a midnight release, they are like the only company that can do a midnight release, and that means midnight in my time. It's not midnight in your time, so you do have to wait, you know, a few hours, 14 hours I think the difference is from here to New York, pretty much. So I think it is going to release midnight local, and I think I'm the only one with that opinion, especially in you know, this community right now. I've not seen a single person other than Bobby's Board agree with me. But Bobby's Board, shout out to him, absolute legend. He has good video explaining it, and I'm going to pull that up on screen right now, actually. He lives in New Zealand, another fellow creator, and he has made a pretty good video explaining it all, and I agree with him 100%. I think that the game is going to release midnight globally. So let's get Bobby up on screen. Boom, here's Bobby's Board's channel. Shout out to him, absolute legend of a guy. Very good content on here, but let's find the video that I want to show you guys. This one right here, okay? I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. Will GTA 6 release at the same time globally? Very, very good video. Underrated, man. 2.1k views. It should have hundreds of thousands of views, but no one wants to believe what me and him have to say, all right? So as the thumbnail suggests, it drops in New Zealand, then Australia, then the EU, then US. So that's what I think. A lot of people disagree with me, and that's fine. Go and watch this video as well if you want like further context and explained a little bit nicer, a bit more in depth. I couldn't recommend it anymore. You know what? Share. I'm going to get the link for you guys. If anyone wants to click onto it, save it for later. Do not click off this stream or I'm going to be absolutely gutted. And if you do go watch that video, say hi from Bav. Send him my love, all right? And also, can anyone hear my voice? I feel like I'm losing it. All right, we got Mr. Big Jeffro in here. Welcome on in, man. I've seen another new name, Nick, in here. It's Valixi. Valixi, welcome in, and fair, brother. That's pretty fair, brother. And we got Pink Cat in here as well. Pink Cat, it is good seeing you showing up in a lot of my streams lately, so I appreciate that. And I see you, all right? Let's go up a little bit more. Fellow Clippies in here. Good to see you, as always. Random user on the internet. GTA 5 is removed from the Xbox Game Pass. Doesn't mean anything for GTA 6. Like, are we getting closer to GTA 6 marketing? GTA 5 is removed from the Game Pass. Oh, that's Game Pass. That's Game Pass. I thought you meant the store. Game Pass, I wouldn't look too deep into that, to be honest with you. Going up a little bit further. John says, did you see my message? All right, John, we are going for a little scroll right now. Let's find it. Let's find it. My voice is going. All right, John, I think I got it. What if they never had it in thoughts about another trailer? Wait, what if they never thought about another trailer? But the next thing they have planned is to drop is the game. Wait. Start again. I'm overthinking everything because I feel like I'm losing my voice. What if they never had it in thoughts about another trailer? But the next thing they have planned to drop is the gameplay in August/September. Well, the gameplay is, you know, in a way, a trailer. If they release anything that's a video, I'm counting that as a trailer, pretty much. I don't think we'll get that far without hearing anything. Like I was saying just earlier, based on GTA 5, it was trailer 3 in May before the earnings call, official gameplay trailer in July, and then in August, it was GTA Online's trailer, and then the official GTA 5 trailer. So I think that's how it's going to go, to be honest. All right, let's scroll down here. Oh, did I even post Bobby's link? Oh, I did post his link. There you go. And also, we're going to update the pin link so you guys can join the Discord server if you haven't already. All right, ready? Copy that back onto YouTube, and I'm definitely going to have a sip of water here in a minute. Paste the Discord link. Let's get that pinned. The Rockstar site won't work on launch, dude. It's going to go down, all right? They weren't prepared for GTA Online, and I know, you know, the people that are in there are planning for it. You know, like, it's going to be the biggest launch. We have to prepare. I still think their servers are going to go down. I still think it's going to happen. I don't think they're quite ready. You know, I'm sure they're ready for it, you know, to be a crazy number, but I still think the power of the people, we're going to take it over, and it's going to be down. Something's going to happen like that. Unless they're completely overcompensating, you know, and just, I don't even know. I'd love to see a picture of Rockstar's servers. I know an artist that may be in GTA 6 that I met who said he can't tell me why Rockstar follows him. No worries. You know what? Let's go on to Rockstar Games thing right now. I'm going to flex on you with this. Rockstar Games follow me. Does that mean I'm in GTA 6? Because it does. I just can't talk about it. I do act in that game. One of the lesser known characters. He is a major character, but he hasn't been shown in any of the artwork, so you guys wouldn't be able to guess the voice just yet. So, exciting news. Look forward to that. We got 40 minutes until Rockstar supposedly drops something. Let's check the earnings call as well. Let's hit that with a refresh real quick. Absolutely nothing on there as well. Let's get rid of Bobby's board, and we'll sit on that. I'm going to get the screenshots running again, and I got to get some water into me. I'm 100% losing my voice. This is unfortunate. I've definitely streamed too much. I've spoken too much. Surely you guys are sick of me by now. Hold up, wait a minute. Tordo just said they don't follow me? Tordo, what's this, brother? Hold on. What's this? Tordo doesn't believe me? There you go. Do you need me to like hit it with a refresh or something? Do they? W. See that? Look at that. Refresh, it's still there. Go on to Instagram too. It's on there as well. And if it's not, I'm going to cry. Rockstar, don't take it away from me, please. Alright. I woke up early just for this stream. Elliot, welcome in, man. It is good to have you in here. We got Ashin up here. Do you think another state is coming to GTA 6's map? I don't think the map is connected to a larger landmass, so I don't think we're going to see another state. Kind of. Maybe. But I do think there is another location we haven't yet seen, and no, it's not Cuba. That's all I'll say. What if they only drop trailer 3 in August? I feel like that'll be too late. Honestly, I think it's going to be sooner. 160 viewers? Is that right? Look, I'm looking at it right now. It says 146, so you're going to be capping right now. Nonetheless, I do appreciate everyone being in here. I've said that like a million times, but I need you guys to know I am genuinely very, very fortunate and blessed to have you all in here. Rockstar servers probably look like the everlasting gobstopper machine. I don't even know what that looks like. Bav voices a bogan in GTA 6. Confirmed. I need a burp, man. Drank too much water. PS5 won't be able to handle it. Yeah, the PlayStation servers, that'll be the issue, not Rockstar. PlayStation. Gone. Let's just hope that the Lizard Squad do not get resurrected, because that would be very, very unfortunate news. Dan's in here as well. Dan PP6175. If nobody plays GTA, how can people be excited for GTA? When will the zombies explain this? Wait, what? Dan, what are you on, brother? Raging Punk, welcome on in, man. Hey, Bav, do you think we'll get Surf Brother? Raging Punk, please, 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 please give us surfing. I think that would be sick. All right, do we think we're going to get surfing in GTA 6? Personally, I don't think so. Is that on my list? Absolutely, man. I hope they do have surfing in that. I think that would be so much fun. So much fun. It doesn't even have to be crazy, you know? If I can literally just get on a board and paddle out there, like maybe Jason, you know, just isn't that good, then I don't know, he just paddles around on that. I think that'd be cool. But I do think it would be very, very cool. Fairbrother says they don't follow you on IG. I just checked. All right, Fairbrother, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna do it off stream because I'm scared. Come on, Rockstar. Come on, Rockstar. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Here's my Instagram page. You guys can see it, right? You can see my Instagram page. Everything's loading. Everything's loading. I can hit it with a fresh refresh if you want. Let's hit it here. Go on my page. Followers up top. Click this. Rockstar Games. There you go. Can I zoom in more? Here we go. Click on Rockstar's page. There you go, Bogan Bav. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I will take that. Now, I don't like rubbing that in, but someone said that they didn't, so I had to prove them wrong, alright? I'm humble. I promise. Alright, let's keep making our way down. I see McTannon in here. You'll hit 240 minutes, big lad. Well deserved. Thank you very much, McTannon. I appreciate you so much, man. Thanks for doing me a solid and not streaming. But no, it is crazy. I think this is one of the best streams I've had. You know, there are so many people in here, and I'm losing my voice, but we are pressing on. Hopefully, I have managed to entertain you guys enough, all right? And I haven't completely bored you out of your minds with this stuff. Elliot says, I still haven't made my damn grilled cheese. I'm hungry. Elliot, go make your grilled cheese, brother, all right? And when you do, if you're not, no, Elliot, you are in the server. I want to see a picture of your grilled cheese, all right? Send me a picture of that. Tordai says, do they follow you on YouTube too? Well, if I have to talk about that too, I can't prove that they do or not on YouTube. You know, I don't think that's public information who you're following unless you put it out there. But what I can say is based on, where is it? Let's go into here, not Twitter's homepage. Twitter's homepage is absolutely dangerous. Let's go into this. Big screen this. Thank you, Rockstar Games. They posted this, a Red Dead community outfit with an outfit that I had in my video that at the time was 1 year old. So I know for a fact Rockstar went through and watched one of my old videos from a year ago, and not just, you know, the first 10 seconds and found it. This outfit was like in the middle of the video. So they watched that video, wrote down the outfit, and then took it into their game, took a screenshot and promoted it. So I'm taking that, all right? I'm taking that. EC Does It says, that's some very good website editing skills, Bav. Wait, what did I do? Oh, I see what you mean. Look, I've refreshed. How else can I prove it? You guys can check it for yourself, all right? Twitter homepage is not Twitter anymore, says Tordai. It's a very toxic environment. It's why I kind of don't like going on Twitter. I only like going onto it for Rockstar Games. information, and that's pretty much it. You know, you go for a scroll, you get clickbaited with GTA. People like to put that AI slop in your face and shove it down your throats. I'm so sick of AI. I really, really am. And then on top of that, it's just political stuff. It's too gory. It's too sexual. Twitter, dangerous place, you know, but it is what it is. Elliot says, sad news. We don't have any cheese. Well, brother, it is time to look downstairs for a bit of cheese. That's so bad. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry, Elliot. Let's scroll up. I hope little Jacob returns in GTA 6. Now, wouldn't that be a very good character to have in there? Little Jacob. I remember that guy. I couldn't understand a word of what he was saying back then. But no, he was a good character. I'm very excited to see who they do bring into the game. Rockstar India is paid to watch the GTA 6 content channels. I don't know if it's India. Because India are mostly the guys that do like... I'm pretty sure their major work that they've done on GTA 6, or at least all we know of, is their main work on the beach. Vice Beach? Is that what it's called? Vice Beach? Could be wrong. And then they done Red Dead 2's wildlife system. I need to burp again. Red Dead 2's wildlife ecosystem and all that. So, very good. They used to be very artsy with what they'd done back in the day. Tortoise says, loved Little Jacob and Badman. Who was Badman? I'm trying to think of that right now. I can't quite remember a lot of GTA 4 characters. It was so long ago. Twitter has gone a little better recently with the Japanese. You know what, Cam? The translation feature that they have in there right now is so good. You know, because you can see so many more posts and it automatically translates. You don't have to click it and then click translate. It's just there. I love that. Some of the translations are really bad. I seen this one post about the boys, and no, sorry, not the boys. Daredevil. It was a post about Daredevil, and this person was saying, talking about a specific character. No spoilers here whatsoever, guys, in case you haven't watched it. But this guy was talking about a specific character, but then the translation, strange coincidence, translated it to another character. Like, what are the chances of that happening? And then all the comments were like, dude, it wasn't even that character. It was this one. But it was the translation that got it wrong. That was crazy. Jason says, what is the countdown for? I guess you're going to find out in 30 minutes, man. You're going to find out in 30 minutes. We're going to clickbait you, all right? You're late to the party, so I feel like we shouldn't tell you, all right? You're just going to have to stick around and find out. Should we tell him, guys? Should we tell him? Zach Roberts, welcome on in, man. Can't wait for Vice City. It's going to be rad. It's going to be so cool. Kenda says, here because MCT isn't live. Well, I'm fortunate, all right? I'll take that, all right? That's such a backhanded thing, but I'll take it, all right? No, I don't blame you, all right? MCT, you should have went live because these guys are without a home right now, so I've got to house them, okay? But no, I am very fortunate to have you guys in here. The countdown as well, that is until Rockstar potentially posts something. Could be an absolute nothing burger like it always is. Again, I said this, 20 times throughout the stream. I do apologize for those who have been tuning in the entire time. Feel like a broken record, but that countdown is until Rockstar posts something. But again, I don't think anything's going to happen today in April at all. Jordan says, has the earnings call been announced? Let's check it out. Hit that with a fat refresh right there. No, the latest one still says February 3rd for me, at least. Jason says, Lamau, I'm about to go play RP. All right, brother, you go chuck your cop outfit on and go play RP. I appreciate you for stopping by, man. Take care, man. I love you. Kiss on the forehead. Superhero Central says, Lil Jacob is the most loyal to Nico ever. That is true. I do remember that. There were fun missions going out and hanging out with him. And T-Bert, everyone go like the stream. T-Bert and my dog, I appreciate you, man. How many likes are we at on the stream? I never really pay attention to them. Where are we at? 80 likes on there. Let's go, boys. Thank you all so much for that. And we are officially 30 minutes away from disappointment. Okay? Again, manage your expectations. Nothing is happening. I'm here to walk you through it, okay? And if you live in Australia like me, and it is 11:30, you're on my side of the country, go to bed in 30 minutes. You wait for this post, and when it's here and it's not even, GTA 6 related, it's time to go to bed. It's time to pack it up, go to sleep. The Americans watching this, go on with your day, enjoy it. And those that are in the UK, you know, it's going to be just past lunchtime. You know, it is just past lunchtime. Start looking forward to dinner, all right? And when you do that, join the Discord server. I want to see what you're having for dinner. Lit Central says, Chuck BS. What are you talking about, boy? Rayanne says, are you a GTA character, dear sir? Yes, sir, I am. I hope you enjoy the setup. Hopefully it is not, you know, annoying. But the GTA character face cam, that will do until we get a camera. Camera won't be too far away within the next few months. I keep saying before August or around August, all right? Nothing but disappointed. I agree with you, 100%. Fox says, Bav, where's Jiggles? I don't know. You got to go round him up. You got to round him up. He probably is like sleeping or at school or something like that. Razor Ash, welcome on in. So many new faces in here. I appreciate every single one of you guys pulling up. Elliot says, don't tell him once you enter Bav's stream, you never leave. You guys are free to leave at any point, all right? But I do, again, appreciate you guys so much. All right, let's get some water back into me. I've already drank half of this bottle, trying to lubricate the throat, all right? Razor Ash says, was searching for some GTA 6 live streams where I can hang out with other peeps. Well, that's the whole thing, you know? Even if nothing happens, people just want to hang out and talk about the game. You know, it's not like we're going to, you know, some people will be disappointed that nothing happens. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's good to just be surrounded by a bunch of people getting to talk about the game that you're all excited about. Because, you know, in some people's lives, like in mine, you know, I don't really have anyone to go out and be like, dude, GTA 6 news, you know, let's talk about it. You know, I went into the room the other day, sat on the edge of the bed, and Bogan Babe looked at me and she's like, if you're here to talk about GTA 6 news, you can get out. And I'm like, oh, damn, all right. Change the subject. You know, she's sick of hearing about it. But it's us, the diehard fans. We want to talk about it. We want to get hyped up because the hype is coming back. Is it not? The hype is there. Nothing's happening today, but the hype is coming back. And we need someone to talk about it with, you know? Raging Punk says, I wonder how hunting will be done this time around. I think it's going to be a bit different. I don't want it to be too in-depth. I definitely want hunting to be in the game, but I don't want it to be too in-depth, fleshed out like Red Dead. I don't want to be skinning animals and selling their carcasses. You know, I think in in GTA, it's more so, you know, these characters have no morals. They don't need to skin the animal. They don't need to collect the meat. They don't need to eat the meat. They're just shooting it for fun. Let's be real. Like Trevor, when he goes out, he doesn't want to eat that. He'd much rather shoot a human and eat them, you know? So I think with the hunting, I think it'll just be more so a bit of fun. But then again, there is that screenshot of like all the alligators and stuff tied up on the boat and all that. So, you know, it very well could be part of the game. I personally just am probably not as keen for it. Special Gamers, welcome on in, man. You got the mansion in GTA 5 Online? I do have it on the Xbox. On the PlayStation, I haven't started an account yet. And on the PC, I'm level 3. But on the Xbox, I definitely do. Don't tell Jiggles, but I said something about him on Twitter. Was it the hashtag? Because I did see that. I did see that. New subscriber here. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And anyone else that hasn't already subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it. It's always nice seeing that number go up. But again, if you don't want to, that's all good. You know, this can be just a one-night thing between me and you. All right? You can watch this stream and forget about me. Nothing ever happened. All right? We can pretend that we didn't just, you know, stick around watching this stream, waiting for an announcement. All right? But if you do, you would be very welcomed into the community. I would appreciate it. Feel free to join the Discord too. Get amongst it. I want to see what you guys are cooking for food as well. I absolutely love it. And there is a channel dedicated to all that. And you guys will, of course, get all my notifications. And I share a bunch of like behind the scenes when I am working on videos, like the actual timeline, editing and stuff. And it is just a really good place to be. If you guys want to play some games, I'm in there occasionally. You know, I'm pretty active in the Discord server in comparison to a lot of other people. You know, I look at that way too much. It's kind of unhealthy, but you know, I think it's a good place to be, to play games 100%. Oh man, this throat is catching up to me. Can you guys hear it in my voice? Is it getting progressively worse, or is this just in my head? All right, let's keep making our way down. Mike the Nerd says, this year is going by fast for some reason. It is going by so quick, Mike. Like, it is almost May already, and I thought last year went by pretty quick. This year has went by so fast. But anyways, Mike, welcome in to the chat. It is good to have you in here, man. How many copies of GTA 6 do you think are going to sell on its first day? GTA 5, what was the first day? I think 800 million in 24 hours, something like that. I think they're crossing $1 billion in first day. Personally, over $1 billion in the very first day. I think it could happen. Monster says GTA 6, hopefully we get news today. Hopefully we do, but don't be disappointed if nothing happens. Malik, welcome on in, brother. What's the timer for? 23 minutes until Rockstar usually posts. So we are hanging out for that. If they do, that's great, but I don't think it's going to be anything interesting whatsoever. I think it's just going to be a regular GTA Online post, to be completely honest with you. So, boys, don't get your hopes up. We're all just, hanging out. That's what it is. But, of course, if they do post Trailer 3, that's insane. And we're going to be breaking it down. I don't think anything's happening. But the earnings call should be a thing that they possibly do release today. So we're looking out for that too. Squid says, playing San Andreas while watching this stream. San Andreas is a good game, man. It is a very good game. I low-key really want to replay that. EC Does It says, subscribe if you're addicted to Hopium. Let's go. Fox says, I'm getting sheets. It's more of a Pennsylvania thing, but they make amazing subs. Well, I need to see a photo of that because I have not heard of sheets before. D Slick, welcome on in, brother. Dad joke of the day. I tried changing my YouTube password to beef stew, but then it... I've read the rest of that. But it said it wasn't stroganoff. Oh, man. I love that. Oh, keep the dad jokes coming, man. I absolutely love that. Razor said, subbed as well. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Green tea is good for when you're talking a lot. That's a good idea. I don't think I've ever really gotten into green tea, to be completely honest with you. When I do start to get a bit of a, dry throat, my go-to is like a lemon tea sort of thing. Like I'll just squeeze some fresh lemons into a cup, pour some boiling water in there, maybe chuck in a bit of sugar. Some people put honey. I don't know, I'm not crazy for honey, to be honest, so we'll do sugar for the sweet tooth, and that, it tastes so nice. Even if I'm not sick or I don't have a sore throat, I'll still do it. I love that. I need to get some honey, not honey, I need to get some lemons. That's what I need to do. Tordai says, nothing happens anyway. I know. Special Gamers says, on the days Tuesday and Friday between May and June 3, trailer could come at any time. Absolutely, brother. That's what we think. I'll pull up the thing in just a moment and we can go through my little breakdown of that. Duck Edit, welcome on in. I hope you have a good time in this stream. Welcome in. Dude, I need to get better at welcoming people into the stream. Who says that? Hope you have a good time watching my stream. What the hell? Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. 160 people. Dare I say it? Are we going to push 200? Boys, can we push 200? Hey, it's that dude. The A account. He's dropped GTA 6. Every time I used to go live, without a doubt, he was always like the first person that would drop something in the chat, and it was always that red emoji right there. I have missed you. Welcome in. You are finally catching me live. But I know. GTA 6. With the disappointment, I get it. It's so good. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Tordai said, nobody said it's coming in the first place. Exactly. I'm not here to sell you GTA 6, man. It's not coming, all right? Tordai says bot. Imagine if it is a bot, and I've just really liked him for a very long time. But I've never called him live, Every time I have streamed, I'll schedule it, then I'll go to bed, wake up, and then I'll stream, and his comment was always like the first one. Imagine if he is a bot. I don't even know how I would say his name, because I'm not about to scream, Ah! Where is the new trailer, said Christoph. Brother, it's locked away right now in Rockstar's vault, so we're not going to see it. Ulysses, welcome on in. Today is the day. Sounded like Dexter Morgan out here. Let's hope so. 19 minutes until we find out. Anything beyond that, I personally don't think I'll be sticking around to see it, because that kind of gets into insanity at that point, and I value my sleep. It is 11:40 p.m. right now in Australia, so I'm not staying up to like 1, 2, possibly even 3 a.m. because I don't really like my chances of anything happening. Elliot says we better push 200 views. If we get 200 views, That is insane because, you know, it was crazy that we just broke 100 and now we're about to do 200. 174 people in here. Guys, share the stream around if, you know, if you don't mind, you know, I'm going to ask you. If you don't mind, share it with your friends. Drop it into some Discord servers, not crazy servers, because if you drop it into a really big one, I'm very scared about the people that are going to come out because sometimes they're not very nice and I get scared. 19 minutes until stream ends. No, we'll go for a little bit longer just after that. You know, if the vibes are there, we can keep pushing on. You know, it's all about the vibes. All right, let's scroll up. We got Tim Cook retiring before GTA 6. He's the Apple dude, right? I wonder why he's retiring. Maybe because they release the same thing every single year and wonder why it doesn't work. Ducky says, are you going to line up when the release of GTA... or at the midnight release? I personally don't know if they actually will do it. But if they do, I don't think I'm going to go to it. Dare I say it. Because I really want to play this game as soon as I can get it. Hey, Benny sent 1 membership. Thank you very much. Who got... Squid got it! Let's go! It actually went to someone who floats around in the chat. Ben, thank you so much. I'm thrilled that actually went to someone that does chat, because YouTube's strange like that. It just sends it to random people. But we've got another member in here. Squid, if you are still floating around, brother, drop a comment. I need to see some badges in here. Alright, I keep looking at the moderators, but where are my members, alright? In fairness, they do join in the other stream that I do. Early morning for me, which is like late night for a lot of you guys. But it's always good seeing members in here. If anyone wants to become a member, feel free to do so. I would very much appreciate it. I can't really promise many great things, but it is just another way to support me if you feel like that. There we go. Look at it, Squid. It is looking good. Squid is the only member in chat right now, if I'm not wrong. Gamerboy says, it's been a long time, still no trailer. When do you think it'll drop? My personal predictions for that, Gamerboy, would be May 5th. That's what I'm going with. Zeke YT Own, or is it Wired Tone? Zeke, welcome on in. Good to have you in here. Mr. Rock says, stop capping. Mr. Rock, do you want me to slap you in the head? That's what I'm going to do, alright? Stop capping. Who's capping out here? Alright? I've said throughout this entire stream, which you wouldn't know because you're not even here, alright? You've just appeared out of nowhere. Nothing is coming today. I've not once promised anything. I am the biggest doubter that anything is going to happen today. That's why we got the poll running. I'm on the no side. Nothing is happening today. I'm here to manage your expectations. We're all just here gathering around, hanging out with the boys. Alright, Mr. Rocks, I'm going to wrap you up in a bit of paper and throw you off the bridge, alright? Get out of here. I do apologize if you came in with good intentions, but I'm watching you, boy. But let's go up a little bit further. Tordai says, I hope we get a midnight release. Miss them, but yeah, everyone will play it at home. Yeah, so my strategy with that, I want to play it as soon as I can. So I'm going to download it digitally, and assuming you can pre-install the game, and then, you know, when the clock strikes midnight, you would download like a day one patch to give you actual access to the game, then I can play it, you know, instantly. Whereas if I decide to go out to a midnight release, I got to go there early. So I got to go there like an hour or two beforehand, get in that line, if it's a big line, compete to get a nice spot, and then when it does hit midnight, then you got to wait for everyone to walk through, pick up their copy. Could be like another 10, 20, 30 minutes waiting to get that copy of the game. Then you get it. Then it's in the car, drive home, put it into your console, and then start installing. So then me, Australian internet, probably another hour, hour and a half that you're looking at. So ideally, if I want to play it as soon as possible, digital is the way to go. But my strategy, get it digitally, play it. Then the next morning when I wake up, head down to like JB Hi-Fi, where I'm probably going to get the cheapest, and pick up my collector's edition. That's how I think I'm going to do it. But would love to know what you guys think. Are you guys going to get the physical copy of the game, or are you going to get the digital copy? What do we got? We got Nirav Videra. Welcome on in. What date will we choose if it's the last expectation for Trailer 3? Personally, if it doesn't come before the earnings call, which a lot of us are predicting to be May 15th, I am starting to buckle up for a delay, to be honest. I know that the marketing's like locked into place, but you know, I can't help the way my brain's about to think. I'm going to start assuming the worst if we don't see something before that announcement. We got 15 minutes until we see what Rockstar posts today. In the meantime, I just want to show you guys this. I am running out of room, but this is the breakdown, essentially, for those who are just tuning in right now. So, love from India as well, says Game Boy. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. And, oh, sorry, let's read Ken Damo. Hopefully I've said that right. Dame Yo. Bav, how many copies are you planning on buying when the game does drop? I'll definitely get a collector's and never touch it. A digital purchase to play the minute it drops. I think that's exactly what I'm doing. So that's 2 copies right off the bat. I know Bogan Babe, she does want to play it, but I don't know if she'll actually like get into it. So if she does, then I'm looking at 3 copies. And it would be really good, you know, if this channel does keep going really well and it does grow and I'm in a very, you know, fortunate position to be able to give back to the community, I want to buy someone a copy of the game. You know, I'm a giver. I like giving out things. And if I can get into a position where I can give away the game, I will 100% do that. That's a goal that we're going to work to. Fox says almost 200. Oh, did I read that one out earlier? It's a Hopium stream, bruv. No one's capping in here. Exactly right, Razor. I appreciate you. All right, let's go through this real quick. So the 2 dates that Rockstar usually posts are on Tuesdays and Fridays, right? So I've circled them all in red. Then the supposed earnings call is meant to be on May 15th. And they are going to be posting about that somewhat soon. So we'll find out soon. Right now it's unannounced. February 3rd is still the most recent thing that we can go off of. But these are all the Tuesdays and Fridays leading up to that. Trailers typically drop on Tuesdays, special announcements on the Fridays. So if they were to do it, MCT's theory is an announcement / pre-orders go live on the Friday, and then the trailer on the following Tuesday, which would be May 5th. So that's what we're leaning with. This graphic has gotten out of control. Everyone's went the 5th and 12th. So we're going to see if anyone is right. But that is kind of what we're going with. Luke says, which date is the most agreed upon? I should probably drop a poll. But I'll quickly count these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then for the next day, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so the 5th is the main one. Should I end the poll that we got going on? Ooh, what have I done? What do we got? 318 votes. Will Rockstar Games post GTA 6 news today? I kind of want to keep that going. But let me know what you guys think in the chat right now. Do you think something's going to happen? This music is so weird. What is this? It's way too chill. Should we change it up? All right. Let's go through. Let's hit this one right here by Carl Casey. We got Miami Vice playing up next. Put the disc in. Here it comes. Here it comes. I love this music. I really do. I really do. There it comes. There it comes. There it comes. We got some 19th in there from Mr. Big Jeffro. Monster Truck says, don't pull that trigger again, Rockstar, please. Dude, if they hit us with the hi, everyone, I'm going to cry. You know what? It would be funny if they'd done that again. Hi, everyone. Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 3 is out now. Imagine that. Little heart attack in the first half, you know, and then if anyone is, you know, still living after that, then they get the good news. That'd be hilarious. Razor Ash says, is TGG on the calendar or no? Nah, this is just people that have been on the stream, to be honest. I have just run out of room for that, to be completely honest with you. But how many people we got knocking about? 197 people! Boys, are we going to hit it? Are we going to hit 200? If we do, can someone screenshot that? I need to put that on my fridge, man. There we go, 203! Dude, that is insane! Thank you all so much for hitting that. I'm screenshotting that right now. I'm taking that. But if anyone wants to take another screenshot on their mobile device, I'll kiss you, alright? That's what I'll do. Where's OBS? Bring me OBS back. Let's save this. Where should I save this? Let's put it into my achievements. Sometimes I take screenshots of my achievements, my accomplishments. You know, you got to celebrate the wins when you get them. What was that sound effect? EC does it with a 20. Happy 200 if it doesn't stop. I know, right? Dude, this stream is going really well. So thank you, EC does it. W's in the chat for EC does it. Thank you so much for the 20. Is this the beginning of the dono train? I don't know. That's up to you guys. Thank you again, man. You know, I always appreciate it. I just appreciate you guys pulling up, to be honest, and just being in here. 200 of you guys knocking about. Crazy. I feel like MCT saying knocking about. He's going to copyright claim me any moment now. MCT, are you knocking about right now? Big cheese. Who am I? I'm getting claimed. No, big love to MCT, honestly. You guys know how much I love him. I always glaze him on stream. I just can't do it when he's actually here. I don't want to look like I love him. I hate that guy. Oh, water tastes great. Guys, can you hear my voice? It's going. We're going to sleep good tonight. I'll tell you that much. Cuba, welcome on in. What is that countdown that you have, man? Brother, 8 minutes until Rockstar supposedly drops something for today. We are going to find out if they do anything. Do they drop something? We don't know. I'm leaning towards a no. But there's every chance that it could happen. Bacon, welcome in, brother. Luke Duvan, welcome. So many people pulling up right now. Boys, there are so many people in here. Mike the Nerd. We got a 100. I don't even know what currency that is, but thank you very much, man. Congratulations on 200 views, concurrent views. My dog, Razor, thank you, man. I appreciate that so much. So much. Every single one of you guys in the chat right now, pulling up, supporting me. 220, no way. Grid's in here as well, $2. What code should I use when buying gamer subs? Let him know, chat. Let him know. There he is. McTannon says, just send you a copyright, you piece of shit. Oh, it's always good to have you in here, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Fox says, I screenshotted it. Lol, but it's for jiggles only. Oh, okay. Moro says, probably the only Brazilian in here. Have we got any other Brazilians in here? Help this guy find a friend, all right? This is what it's about, being a community. Boys, join the Discord server. I'm sure you're going to find a friend in there. Jiggles and Fox, they're getting along just fine. They found each other in my server, which I think is crazy. So, just goes to show, this community is crazy. We got Hostile Capybara in here as well. Look, so many people are flooding in right now. Nim TG reacts as well. Cam's still floating about, my dog. T Burton, Cuba's Rockstar usually posts in Twitter at the same time whenever they post stuff. We are going to find out. We're going to find out. 7 more minutes and then we'll pull up the Twitter in just a moment here. Luke Duvan says, oh my god, 232. And use code BAV. Let's go. Read my username to answer Grid's dono. Use code BAV if you guys want to get 10% off gamer subs. Boys, I'm just saying that right now. That is not me, okay? That is not me writing that. That's the love you guys have in this community. I appreciate you all. I need to look at the number 2. I need to look at it. 227 right now. That is insane. Cam says there's more Brazilians than Kansas. Wait, Kansas or Kansas. Kansas is written so weird. There's a place in Queensland as well called Cairns, but it's spelled C-A... Wait, how do you spell it? I need to write it. Yeah, C-A-I-R-N-S. It's so weird. It looks like Carnes. I gotta put the American accent on there for that one. Luke says, 6 minutes. Imagine it's today. Imagine if it is. Imagine if it is. You're gonna start making me sweat here in a minute. 6 more minutes to go and we're gonna find out. But I don't think anything's happening, alright? You know, you gotta throw the doubt out in there. You gotta do that reverse psychology on Rockstar Games right now. Rockstar, if you guys are watching this, I don't think you're gonna do it. You're not gonna push that button. You're not gonna do it, alright? You ain't shit. Okay, you're not shit, alright? Rockstar, I love you very much. Don't hate me. I'm trying my absolute best out here. But you're not gonna hit that button. You're not gonna do it. Can only do so much. Boys, I think that's probably the best handle I've ever seen. Can only do so much. I'm not even joking. I think that's one of the best names. I love saying that name. Duka. I love his name as well. And there's one more. I can't quite remember. There's one. They just roll off the tongue. They are such good usernames. You guys have picked that out beautifully. Maddox is floating about. What's going on? You meant Arkansas, not Arkansas. Yeah, that thing as well. Stupid name. Who came up with that? Having Arkansas and Kansas, and they're basically spelt the exact same. Who came up with that and decided, you know what, chuck them on the map, we're doing it. Point of interest. Grid says Rockstar is going to delete the BAV tweet now. Dude, if they do that, I'd actually cry. I was a little bit upset when they cleaned out their Instagram because I had like 3 or 4 reposts from them and I was like, damn. Thankfully, I got the screenshots to prove it. Mad Dog. I can't finish that off because the C word offends people, but Mad Dog, welcome on in, big dog. Good to have you in here. All right. Rockstar Games, let's see. 4 minutes, do they do anything? We're going to find out. Conehead says, let's go, Bav. So many viewers. Conehead, this is insane, brother. I'm glad you're still floating around. This is a W stream. 235 people that I see right now. Thank you guys as well for all the donations, the membership gifting, and just being here in general. I really appreciate it. Two Fest Beat says, No, he doesn't. He didn't say anything. I don't want to read that. My uncle's username is Foreskin Raider. That is insane. I knew a guy once on Xbox. He had to change his name now, but it was the JJs, and he had to change it. There was another guy, Major Front Bum. I thought that was a hilarious name. I haven't seen either of those guys in a long time. Probably like over 8 years, I'd say. All right, final time to vote in the poll. Are they going to do anything? What's the time? I'm losing my voice. I'm going to mute the mic, clear my throat because no one wants to hear that shit. All right. No, that still sounds bad. Testing. Okay, not bad. Jack, welcome on in, brother. What's going on? What do we think is going to happen in 4 minutes? So, this is a Hopium, Copium theory, man. Rockstar post on Tuesdays and Fridays. Could today be the day? I don't think so. We're about to find out. We are 3 minutes away from disappointment, but that's what I've been saying this entire stream. Boys, prepare for nothing to happen. Alright, it's not coming now. It's coming in May. Frosty Panda says, Take-Two stocks are up. Holy, we got a massive donation by Koshia Tentis with a 50, I believe. Goodness me, can we get W's in the chat for Koshia? Thank you so much for 50. W Dono. Oh my goodness, that is massive. I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much, alright? You guys do not have to do any of this, alright? But I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much. Video Mode says, what kind of camera are you going to buy for your setup? I am looking at a Sony ZV-1, but I'd also need to get, you know, the mount for that, a nice looking light for it, and maybe some cool LEDs to make the room behind look kind of interesting, but I think that's what we're going for. So again, all these donos, they're adding up, you know, they're going towards, you know, the setup again. You know, we're reinvesting straight back into it. 2 minutes to go. Is anything going to happen? Fox says almost 300. No way. No way. 254 people. This is insane. This is insane. Thank you guys. Again. Minute and 48 seconds, roughly. Give or take, you know, I'm sure the timer is going to be off by a little bit. We're gonna see what happens. Kenda says, a feature I think would be nice for GTA 6 is a permadeath game over story playthrough option. That would be insane. Once you complete the story, you can play through again with one life. That would be a challenge and a half. You know, I'm here for it. If it's its own separate thing and it's not compulsory, absolutely go for it. Run wild with it. But we are going to find out. Mike the Nerd says waiting 3 minutes just for Rockstar to laugh at us for receiving nothing. I think so. I think so. They've surely got to be sitting around. You know, it's like, oh, boys, these absolute losers are live stream again. Have a look at this. Let's not post anything. Imagine they've got it planned one day and they're like, nah, not doing it. Everyone that is just tuning in, we are less than a minute away from Rockstar Games' first post of the day. Will they drop anything? I don't think so. I don't think so. 272 people in here. It just keeps going up. Video Mode says, Sony is a great camera. See your face in 4K. I got that from Sav. You know, that's what he uses, and I want to make sure my setup looks good like his, because I love his. D-Slick says, I believe in 300. If we hit 300, someone screenshot that for me, please. Alright. We're almost there. We're almost there. Holy cow, this is crazy. Approaching 300. The first post was 1 hour ago for me. What did they even post 1 hour ago? Absolutely nothing. Alright? Alright. Couple more seconds. Come on. Boom, there we go. It is officially midnight here for me. Let's see. Let's hit some refreshes on this. There you go. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Red Dead post for today. I don't even know how to say that. The Danube and Tasman outfits, Charo jacket, Chambliss corset, and Fernwater coat have returned to Red Dead Online, but only until May 4th. Shop the Wheeler, Rawson, and Co. catalog to get these and other items. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Elliot says we hit 300. Boys, this is what it's all about. Thank you all so much. Let's go. It says 294 for me. Boys, what a massive turnout. I appreciate you all. EC Does It says 300. May 5th, Stoner Theory says Tortai. Let's buy into it. Let's buy into it. I'm going to refresh YouTube. I want to see if it is 300. Come on, refresh. Where is it? Where is it? 322 people. Goodness me. Boys, nothing's happening today, alright? I don't know what we're all getting hyped up for, but I appreciate every single person being in here. Do we continue going on? Do we push it for one more hour? Because I don't think they're doing anything, especially if they've just dropped Red Dead, you know? Just for believing he's dropped another 50. No way, we have to keep going. We have to keep going. Are we going for another hour? We are going for another hour. I need to fix up the timer because I probably should have started that a little bit sooner, hey. Where is the actual timer on my screen? Countdown. Tools. EC Does It has dropped 30. For 300. Oh my goodness. Boys, I think we're going to push it another hour, see what happens. I personally don't think anything's going to happen. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Because you guys are coming through with the donos, and I would feel absolutely guilty if I don't push on. Let's get the timer going again. Scripts. Let's go. Let me get a stopwatch up. I need to match this up. Alright. And then as soon as the clock ticks over, I'm going to hit go on this and we'll see what happens. Video mode says facecam coming soon. I appreciate you guys so much. Fox says we can play Gartic Phone for a celebration of 300. That'd be actually a lot of fun. Wouldn't lie. Wouldn't lie. Nobody cares about online. We want GTA 6, says Tordai. So many people in here. Donald is in here. So many new faces, man. I appreciate you all. If you guys are new, I would absolutely appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. You know, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully there are some decent videos out there for you guys. You know, I put some effort into them. My latest video, I think, is one of the best videos I have done. You know, it hasn't done crazy numbers, but I'm very proud of that video, so go and check that out. Go and check that out. Donald says, garbage Red Dead Online post. Cam says, good times, man. We'll look back on this fondly once we're all going to be locked in on GTA 6. I know, these are the best memories that we're making. And you never know you're in the good times until, you know, the good times pass. Nim says, fine, but, wait, should I donate $100? You wouldn't do that. Don't do it, alright? No, I can't even tease you with that. You don't need to do that, alright? I appreciate it. Red Dead, sorry, not Red Dead. McTannon says, that Red Dead promo ends on May 4th. The trailer 3, May 5th, Hopium, Copium. I'm not even reading that right. That Red Dead promo ends on May 4th. That trailer 3, May 5th, Hopium is going to be running rampant for the next 2 weeks. There you go. There you have it. McTannon is an insider confirmed. You know, I'm buying into it. I'm buying into it. Dude, I actually forgot to start the timer again. Let's hit this. Let's hit this. Boom. There you go. Timer has begun once again. So we're going to see what happens with that one. I am going to have some sips of water. We're going to mute the mic once again. And we'll be back. Give me 30 seconds. Holy shit, you're making me choke on my water. I'm gonna donate $100 before that guy. Oh my goodness. We have to keep going now. Are we gonna stream until the sun comes up here? Kosher. Kosher. You have done enough. You have done enough. Put him in timeout. Put his wallet away. Thank you so much, man. That is a W right there in the chat. Boys, get around him. Get around him. Thank you so much. You know what? I'm getting the keyboard out for this one. We're dropping W's. No, not lowercase. Capitals. Drop that in there right now. Thank you so much, man. Mike the Nerd says, opens fridge, closes fridge. Dude, that meme, I actually love. I actually love that one. Let's see it. Let's hit the refresh on this. That is insane. Kosher says, go all night. Dude, it is 12 o'clock, all right? We'll go for this next hour, all right? We're going to stream for one more hour, see how we go. I don't think Rockstar are going to drop Red Dead news and then be like, here's GTA 6 news. But if you guys really do want me to continue streaming, we can do that, all right? We'll hang out, we'll keep pushing on and see what happens, all right? Let's have a look. TGG puts out soon. All right, TGG, come off it, all right? Grid, come on, do something. You know, I gotta like it. I like the boys. Where's trailer 3? This meme is so funny. It normally has the diamonds in there, but there's literally nothing. That is actually hilarious. I don't think I've seen that one yet. The memes are like the best thing about this, honestly. There we go, we got speed. I don't think I've seen that one before. You know what? Even just scrolling the comment section is a dangerous thing. We're not even doing that. Let's get some GTA stuff going again. Luke says $100 for a grilled cheese. That is a very expensive grilled cheese, man. That is a very expensive one. W's in the chat. Look at you guys go. T. Burton says, Bav gets to eat this month. It's going to be a lot better than just grilled cheeses, man. I appreciate it. Faye Brightman says, did I miss something? What's going on? You missed it, all right? We're going insane. This is a record-breaking stream for me. You know, personal best for the channel. Very much so appreciate you guys, everyone pulling up. But we are going to be pushing on one more hour to see if Rockstar posts anything. Again, I don't think anything will. But the hype is here. You guys want me to press on, so that's what we're going to be doing. EC Does It says, Kosher for the stream MVP. Absolutely. I think he even scared the other guy out of it, you know? He doesn't want to do it anymore. Luke says, how much is the camera? 500? It's going to be, like, that's probably American dollars. I don't know. I actually haven't properly looked for it, to be honest. I think it's around $1,000 Australian. Tortoise says, I started lagging. That is insane. We need to fix this. Come on. Buff out. Buff out. Oh, there we go. OBS just went back up. Here we go. Oh, man. John Rockstar's coming for me. They just want to see my downfall. Erman says, why this countdown for the trailer? For a potential GTA 6 news drop. But again, I don't think anything's going to be happening today, to be honest. So I'm not here to get anyone's hopes up. Nothing is going to happen. I'm personally putting, you know, my predictions down for May. So that's what we're kind of hanging out for. Where is the music? You know, it feels like it dies, and then it feels awkward when I'm still speaking. Bro, I just realized I donated him GTA 6's estimated cost plus more. Kosher, thank you very much for buying my copy of GTA. I appreciate that, brother. Sav, welcome in, Sav. Good to have you in here, brother. You just missed it. We had 300 people in here for the very first time on a stream. So we have had a very, very good run. For everything he needs for the camera, it's close to $1,000. Yeah, it's gonna be the camera. It's gonna be the light, the stand that the camera's gonna be on. And then, you know, some extra LEDs to make the setup actually look nice. Like, I'm sure you guys don't want to see just a plain white wall, you know? You want to look at something nice. I love Sav's setup, you know, and, you know, to him, it's pretty basic. But for me, looking at that, it just looks nice. And I think it's largely due to the neon lights that he's got going on. It is so nice. And Sav, I'm sorry, brother, I am taking that blue light, all right? I'm not going to get the whole same pattern, but blue, it's my channel color. Of course I'm coming for that. Elliot says, or is my internet garbage? No, Elliot, it is definitely me. My internet drops out randomly, especially when we're having a good time. I think it just senses it. Sav says, I saw it. Look at you go. I know, it's going crazy. Cam says, sorry, I'm pushing a gambling mentality. Wait, let's go back up. Cam's first message. The luck of the draw, if something did finally happen again, that would be goated. I know. If something really did, I don't think anything will happen, especially dropping Red Dead news. I can't quite remember. On the days Rockstar did post GTA 6 news in particular. No way, Kosher. Kosher! Kosher! He's dropped another 100! Alright, bye. Get that set up, by the way. I appreciate you so much. You've come out of nowhere, and you are dropping all this on me. I appreciate that so much, man. I don't even know what to say. That's insane, man. That is insane. I love the banana in there too. That is so nice. That's a good looking banana. Kosher, thank you so much, man. Thank you. W's in the chat for Kosher right now. I want to see him, boys. I want to see the W's for him. Oh, man. EC Does It says, bro just really took out 100, dropped it, walked out. I know, mic drop. He's just throwing money at me. Here, take it. I don't know. I don't want it, you know? Kosher, brother. Oh, thank you. I don't even know what to say. Video mode says, Bav, you need a green screen and have set up and have Savs have Sav set up in the background. I should do that. Sav. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Like I'm actually at Sav's house. That would be funny. That would be hilarious. No, I can do it in Sav's bathroom. That's what we can do. That's what we can do. Alright, Tordai says, if they post GTA 6 news, they don't post GTA Online or Reddit Online news at all. Yeah, there you go. I think that basically locks it out. But, you know, with Kosha, you know, throwing money at me, I would feel guilty if I ended it right now. That is, I can't do that. You know, we're too hyped up. We got to keep going. AKA Great, welcome on in. Or Aka Great, welcome. Bro, what is the countdown for? That is until Rockstar Games typically post their next post for the day. They've already posted Red Dead for today. So I think that kind of rules out absolutely anything else from happening. But we're still riding that train, baby. We're still going. I've got 2 notifications. What's the second notification in there? Oh, we got a new follower. Twitter. My Twitter is dead. I do need to put some love into Twitter, honestly. Jerry, my dog. Sav says, T-Bert, on it ain't me. Wait, what? Oh, Sav's alt account. Imagine if it was. I'm getting all hyped up and it's just Sav. No, I think I'd still be very hyped up. Very, very fortunate. But Sav's taken over bananas now. That's crazy. MVP. Fox says, Kosha, I heard you needed 3 copies of GTA 6. Well, Kosha's just covered me for GTA 6, hasn't he? I can get a digital copy. I can probably even get the collector's edition. So, thank you very much. Alright, what do we got? 47 minutes until the next post. That feels like such a long time away, but we're going to write it out. And again, if anyone wants to join the Discord server and haven't already, I know I'm pushing this, but it would be really good to have you guys into the server. You know, communicate. You know, get to play games with me. Occasionally, I do pop into the voice channels in there and we can hang out. It is good for when I do stream, and sometimes I invite people on. You know, I'm getting a bit better at that. You know, I had Sav on there in the last stream, was it? I think it was. Went on Grid stream the other day, so it's good to, you know, get in there and chat with everyone else. So, boys, I appreciate you. EC Does It says, it's just Sav. I was tempted to simp for the lad when he followed me. Nim, there's Nim, he's back. Oh my goodness, look at him, he's teasing him now. Let's do $1,000. No, you said 100 and then you backed down. All right, I'm not saying do it, but you're upping the price to 1,000. Don't do that. All right, do not do that. I don't even think you can go to 1,000, thankfully. But boys, you've done more than enough. All right, everyone, pack it up for the night. Pack it up. Don't want to see it. Fishy's in the building. Love a good Hopium Copium stream, mate. I love you. Thank you very much for pulling up, brother. I appreciate it. If anyone doesn't already know Fishy, you should. Like, if you don't, very strange. But go over to Fishy's channel, show him some support. Honestly, his videos are really good to sit down and enjoy a nice meal with. Put it on the TV, all right? Don't watch it on a phone. Watch it on TV, because they're documentary level things I absolutely love. The thing I don't like about Fishy's videos is that they are so good, and they're on games that I want to play that I haven't yet, and I don't want to be spoiled. So then I sit there and I watch it like I'm waiting for it. You know, I can look at it, but I can't click onto that video. Cyberpunk, for example, I can go and enjoy that now because I finally finished that. But I've got some games on my list that I was talking about with you, Fishy, about what should be my next game. So as soon as I have finished those games, then I can get stuck into it. Such a weird cycle. Jiggles is in here. Let's go. Only stopped for a second. Oh, sorry. Only stopping for a second. Holy shit, 150 viewers. Jiggles, you missed it, brother. We were at 300 and something, weren't we? 330, I think, was our peak. It was crazy. It was insane. Here we go, Fishy. Yeah, I'm the kind of guy you watch when eating a succulent Chinese meal. I love that meme so much. Mr. GTA Man says, what editing programs do you use? Sorry if you answered already because I asked before. I apologize. I don't think I read out your question. Oh, bless me. I had a burp there. But I use all of the Adobe products. So Photoshop. For video editing, I use Premiere Pro. I've been dabbling in a little bit of After Effects. I'm not good at it. If I am using After Effects, I have to have a tutorial open on another window because I just simply cannot do anything on there. I'm so bad at it. For my logo, I used Illustrator. I made that myself, and I'm pretty proud of that one. But then for recording my audio as well, I use Audition. So I pretty much use the entire Adobe suite, to be honest with you. I'm an Adobe guy, all right? I love it. Jiggles is out. Anyways, bye. Take care, man. Thanks very much for stopping by. Generic Jerry says, Kosher and Blood Rainer are really bumping up that camera fund. Those dudes are the goats, honestly. It does help out quite a decent amount. You know, when people, you know, you do get money from your videos and all that, but when people decide that I'm going to pull out my wallet on a stream and donate to someone, you know, it's a good feeling. It's a very good feeling. I won't lie. But all of these donations and everything, you know, when YouTube take their cut of it, what I get from that, it typically goes straight back into this channel and, you know, trying to make everything better, you know, streams better, videos better, just trying to overall improve so I can give you guys good content. I at least hope it's good content, to be honest. But let's kick on. Kerbal says, wait, Kerbal. You can tell it's late here. Fishy says, Kerbal space program spaceship called the Democracy class. Its sister ship is called the Manifest. I love that. I don't even know where that's from. Is that? No, I don't even want to guess where that's from, but I love that. This is Democracy Manifest. Can't get the roll of the R's in there. Fox is out of here. Take care, Fox. Thank you very much for hanging out for as long as you're having this. Cam says, I had to recreate your logo. Rockstar Crew emblem editor, it's not centered, but I made it work. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. It is difficult. I do hope that with GTA 6 they like expand on that sort of stuff so that you can create logos, but I completely understand why it's not too in-depth considering how, you know, Call of Duty has been with emblem creators. It's very, very bad on there. I have a friend who I think gets banned maybe this year, actually unbanned this year. He made a very questionable emblem, which is hilarious, and he got banned for 15 years or something like that. What game was that on? Black Ops 3 or Advanced Warfare? I think it was Advanced Warfare. When did Advanced Warfare come out? Let's have a look. Advanced Warfare. That's how bad it is that it's not even showing up as the first option. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, November 2014. You know what? It may have already lifted. Wait, no, that's 10 years. No, he's still got some more to go. He's still got a little bit more to go. I should check with him. I think it was 15 years he was banned for. What is the charge? No, stop. I can't keep doing this. A 15-year ban. I'm pretty sure he got a 15-year ban. And I don't even think what he made was that bad. You know, I still think it's quite funny. But his crew emblem wasn't racist. It was sexist. So that's why he got in a bit of trouble. It was hippity hoppity, women are property, and he got banned. I think he was like, how old would we have been? Probably like 14, 15 years old. I can't even remember. Yeah, 14, 15 years old, somewhere around there. You know, and he got banned. It's quite funny. I should check with him, see how that's going. Bro got a life sentence in a ban for something. I know, on a Call of Duty game. But that's what he done. Larry says, take care, guys. Larry, take care. He also says up here, hello, Infinity. Is Infinity in here? Where is he? There he is. Infinity, what's good, brother? Good to have you in here, man. Elliot says, send some images of the vegetation in my game. Let me know how it looks. Also, sorry if I'm bombarding you with these. No, I think it's awesome that you are creating a game. Obviously, something I can't do, but it is always good to see, like, the development side of things. Those trees do look nice. I'll give it to you. They do look good. Alright, it always feels weird when we're in between the music. Fishy says, yeah, I can understand the band to an extent. It is quite funny. That man is now getting married later this year as well. I wonder if he's told his missus about that. Surely he has, because that's so funny. Oh, Larry's not leaving. Okay, that's good. That's good. I was going to say, I feel like you've just got here. EC Does It's got to go, though. I've got to go, folks. Go to stream. Have a good one, everyone. EC Does It, thank you very much for tuning in, brother. I always appreciate you sticking around. So we will catch you in the next stream. Introvert Gaming, yes, you got a sub. I'm new to streaming. Love your vibe. I just subscribed. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. And hopefully the videos are, you know, good watches. I think I've got some pretty good videos out there that you guys might enjoy. So after the stream or whenever, you know, have a scroll through them. I think the latest video I did just make is a really good video to sit down and watch. I finally put some effort into the sound design in that video, trying to get, you know, good sound effects in there, different visuals. I finally got a Motion Array membership for that and used some stock footage for that for the first time ever. So, not bad. Let's just hope it kind of pays off and it's enjoyable. Otherwise, we're not doing that again. Tortoise says, COD chats are full of that. I know. COD chats back in the day were crazy. You remember when, in between lobbies, you had that like lobby chat and everyone would just scream at everyone. Those were fun times, man. Those were fun times. That's actually hilarious. I know. I loved it. It's so funny. The guy is not a bad person either. He's a nice guy. But a 15-year-old kid, 14, 15-year-old kid, it is what it is, you know? Clutch says, what are we waiting for? What's the countdown for? We are waiting to see what Rockstar's next post for today is going to be. I think we've kind of ruled out that anything's going to happen today in terms of GTA 6 news, considering they just posted Red Dead news, 15 minutes ago or something like that. I don't think we're going to see any GTA news, but, you know, the stream's too hype. We can't end it, so we're pushing on for another hour. You guys convinced me. Introvert Gaming says, I like it, me being new to this, watching you inspire me and how you show love to everyone. GG. Look, I gotta show love where love's due, you know? I appreciate all the boys, the community we're building. I'm surrounded by a bunch of really good creators as well. Like, you know, we got Fishy in here, we got Infinity in here, we got Sav in here, the boys. It's always good to see you guys pulling up and hanging out in the streams. I just think we're building a really good community. And these, someone said it earlier in the stream, I think it was Easy does it, could be wrong. He's not here now, so he won't be mad if I'm wrong. But, you know, these are the good times we're going to look back on when the game drops. You know, you don't know the good times until you're not in the good times anymore. A third GTA 6 trailer has to exist at some point. They can't hold it forever, all right? They do have to drop something at some point. You know, imagine it's like a new intern. Like, he is lazy as shit. It's like his boss walks by every morning. Hey, did you post the trailer? Oh, no, sorry, I haven't done it yet. Okay, well, can you do that before you finish today? Yeah, I'll do it. And then it comes like next week. Have you done it yet? No, I haven't done it yet. I'm like, okay, nice. Can you schedule it for next week then so you don't forget? Yeah, I can do it. Next week comes, didn't happen. Imagine that's the case. It's just some lazy dude in there that just keeps forgetting to push the button. Hargos, welcome on in. Hopefully I've said that right. Is it Hargos or Hagos? Either way, welcome on in, brother. Straight from Grid, I appreciate you. Do you think they will shadow drop pre-orders or alongside the trailer? I think pre-orders can come out of nowhere. I wouldn't be mad about that. I think it would be annoying if they were like, pre-orders are coming on this day, and then that day comes. I feel like that'd be annoying. No. Now I'm thinking about it. I kind of do feel like an announcement for pre-orders would be good. Give me a heads up so that I can get my collector's edition. I don't want to miss out on that. You know what I mean? So I would prefer an announcement for pre-orders now that I think about it out loud. How do you guys feel about it? Fishy says, I'd imagine modern COD chats couldn't compare to back in the day delinquency. I know. I don't think they could. And they're too strict with everything. You know, you get in there and you start swearing at someone, your account is banned. You can't talk anymore. I'm like, brother, I was just calling him a C word. It's a common thing in Australia. Probably won't do it on the stream because I don't get in a bit of strife with YouTube, but you know, those colorful words everyone gets called that in Call of Duty lobbies, and now that I'm an adult, it's my turn to, you know, abuse children on the internet. I was once that little squeaker kid in Call of Duty. You know, you unmute your mic, and you're like, hey guys, and they're like, dude, who is this pussy, you know? Now it's my turn. I'm the adult. I got abused when I was a kid. It's full circle. But no, now that we're adults, it's like, well, look, I don't think you can do that anymore. It's kind of not good. We're going to ban you if you say a naughty word. You know, I'm Australian. The C word is my favorite word. All right? I say that so much in my day-to-day life, but I can't keep putting it on YouTube. I can't do that. GTA Infinity says, not knowing the game is a blessing too. Of course, it will be heavenly playing it, but this time we are in the nostalgic times. It's going to be great looking back at these times with all of our theories. That's what I mean, man. Looking back and seeing your theories, like that's why I want to do a theory video. And I want to be different with it. I don't just want to play it safe. I want to have a dumb, crazy theory that could very well be wrong. But imagine if it hits. Everyone will be coming back to your video and it's like, dude, how did you know? You know? I think that'd be so much fun. And like, I've been I've been making that little Photoshop document with all the predictions. Let's whip it up here. I don't have room for anyone else, to be honest with you. This ugly looking document. I want to make it look nice and pretty, post it in the Discord or something, and then we can look back on it and see who was right and who was wrong. I think that'd be awesome. But, oh, where'd it go? GTA 6 footage. Let's put that on. Do we just have the trailer? Let's get some screenshots in there. And you know what? Let's get a message from Mr. Sav himself. Let's do that one.
Use code BAB at checkout for 10% off gamer subs, by the way.
Thank you very much, Sav. If anyone does want to go get some gamer subs, go and check out the link in the description. Get 10% off gamer subs when you use my code. Or if you want free shipping with, sorry, not just free shipping, free samples with free shipping, you can do that too using my code, and you do not have to spend a single cent. You can just try it. If you don't like it, put it in the bin. I don't mind, you know, but if you do like it, 10% off, get yourself a full tub. And the cool thing, they even sell Copium flavor. Is it Copium or is it Hopium? Let's bring that back up. Let's bring that up. Only a short Gamer Sup segment. I know you guys are ready to throw bricks at me right now because I'm doing this. I think it's a Copium flavor. Yes, it is Copium flavored drinks. All right, here we go. Boom. This is the Australian warehouse, so it might not be sold out for you guys. It comes in caffeine-free and caffeinated versions, but let's go to the big tub because I love caffeine. But here it is, Copium flavor. This is the perfect thing to be sipping on while you are enjoying Copium live streams. I didn't even know they had this flavor until like a couple weeks ago. So if you guys do want to get that, feel free to use my code or my link that I'll leave in the description. I might even paste it again and you guys can check that out. Honestly, up to you. If you don't want to do it, all good. I won't be offended. But anyways, back to the screenshots. And I'm also going to pin that message as well. Let's just do that. Let's do that. Fishy says, oh no, further up, can't shadow drop pre-orders. Yeah, I feel like we need an announcement for that because I would hate to wake up and it's like everything's sold out. I'd be so mad. Fishy Bav on restarting Epstein Island. Restarting Epstein Island? What are you talking about? Fishy says this is the next generation, just gaming creators. Exactly. It's going to be exciting actually going into this game. Like, we got so many new fresh faces in there. And I'm very, very like, I don't know, it's still stumped about it, you know, that I'm part of, you know, that circle. I'm a creator. It's very strange. I've got it in my YouTube bio. No, not my YouTube bio, my Discord bio. It probably is my YouTube, let's be honest. But in quotations, Australian YouTuber from Rockstar Games, because that's what they called me, alright? Before that, I never referred to myself as like a YouTuber. You know, I was just a guy posting videos, and then Rockstar called me, and I'm like, you know what? I'll take it. It's probably just straight opiates, lad. Midnight Gaming, welcome in. Do you think we might see Luis Lopez? Personally, I don't think so, but I would love to be honest with you. Sav says, someone clipped him saying that, right? Wait, what did I say? Did I mess up? Infinity says, Vice City screenshot on the beach with the grandpa there. That's Fat Jason right there. I will stand behind that forever. What? I gotta have a look at this. You know, I might even be able to do it with these screenshots. Let's pause the screenshots. Let's scroll through it. Is Vice City further? Like this? You think that dude with the green sunnies and the metal detector, you think that's Jason? Infinity, what is that theory, man? That is wild. Alright, that's not him. That is surely not him. Introvert Gaming says, congratulations on your success. You deserve it. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that quite a lot. T-Burton says, there was stuff about a 15-year ban up in the chat. I'm so lost. I'm lost too. Trying to read so many chats at once. It is a task. I kind of understand why people skip over things. But we are about to actually cross 4,000 views total for this stream, which is not heard of for Bogan Bav, alright? We've got 164 people hanging out right now, which I, again, appreciate. I don't think anything's happening, but we are just hanging out. You guys convinced me to push on for another hour, so this one's on you, boys. How many votes did we get in the poll? 511. Majority, no. I agree. Infinity says, yes, that's Fat Jason. Getting Fat Mechanics plus tattoo removal. Oh, I don't see it happen. They don't even look similar, man. But, hey, we all gotta have our crazy theories. My crazy theory is that Jason and Lucia don't know each other before Jason picks him up. Jason picks her up from prison. I think, hear me out, Brian goes to Jason. He's like, hey, man, can you go to the prison and pick up this chick? I need you to go drop her off at the airport. or wherever. You know, I think the airport, trying to get her out of Vice City, maybe. I don't know. Probably wrong with that part. But the main part is Brian says, go pick her up. And he's like, yeah, all right, I'll go do it. Gets there, gets inside, picks her up, and then they look at each other. I'm just saying, if I was locked up for any amount of time and I was getting out to see, you know, Bogan Babe, I would be running up to her, giving her a big cuddle, big kiss. But they just get out and they look at each other and say, hey. And that's it, you know? I personally think they don't know each other at that time. I think they get in the car, go for a drive. So, you're Lucia. Yeah, you're Jason. Cool. And then they start getting to know each other. And then Lucia's like, damn, I could use Jason. You know, I could use him to get what I want. And Jason's like, I hate the keys, man. I want to get out of here. Maybe I could use her. You know, she wants to do some dangerous things. I could do that. And then as they progress and get along with it, they start getting in more and more trouble with the law and all that sort of stuff. And it catches up to them. You know, their relationship gets tested a bit. But anyways, that's my theory, that they don't know each other prior to prison. That is their first meeting. Could very well be wrong. But I want to have at least one theory that doesn't go along with what everyone else is saying. I need something completely different, you know? All right, let's reposition this seat. I am going to stand up, stretch my legs, have a sip of this water, and we will keep rolling on. If you guys got any questions you want answered, feel free to drop them in here. I see we got a hello from Albania. I think that's one of the first. Welcome in. Fishy says, absolute goldmine sentence removed from context. Dude, I've gotten in trouble so many times with that. So many times out of context. I'm going to get cancelled one day. 100%. Sorry, and we got Vinewood Motors in here. I just noticed again. Welcome back, brother. Your channel will blow up once GTA 6 is out, dude. I appreciate that, man. We're going to get you onto YouTube more. I want to see videos from Mr. Vinewood Motors, all right? Streams are great, don't get me wrong, but I'd love to see some more videos. I don't know, I love videos. But I do need to start having a bit more of a presence over on Twitch, because I forget that exists, man. I really do. And I'm so bad with it, but I need to start checking in more on that. You know, I need to tune more into your streams as well, because they are very good to be in there. So I need to make an effort, all right? I'm going to put that down. That's what I'm doing. Anyways, back to muting my mic. I need some water. I pushed the wrong button. There we go. We are back. Mic is back on. Boys. This has been a crazy night. I didn't expect this to be, you know, the best stream we have had. I think I can say that confidently. That didn't even sound confident when I said confidently. But I think this is the best stream we have had by far. And it's all thanks to you guys. Duka's in here. Another name I love saying. Duka, what's good, brother? But all you guys pulling up, enjoying the stream. I don't even know what to say. This is crazy. I didn't even think this stream was going to do good. I really didn't. Hargos has become a member. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Boganeers. I appreciate you. It is always good seeing members floating about in here. So thank you very much for that. Dude, I've drank so much water. I've actually got a really bad habit of not finishing my water bottles. I'll leave like a mouthful in there. And Bogan Babe absolutely hates it. She finds water bottles everywhere. Menace XP says, what's your Twitch link? Everything, all my socials should just be Bogan Babe. So if you do want to go over there, feel free to do so. I do need to be a bit more active on there. I know, I am guilty with that. Maybe we'll test that actually tomorrow. We'll test that a little bit with GTA Online because I'm going to play that on the Xbox tomorrow. We're going to replay some old missions. If anyone wants to join, feel free. Because, you know, the more the merrier. It's better with people instead of just me. But I think we'll get on the Xbox. We will try a dual stream on Twitch. We'll see how it goes. I personally don't think my internet's going to do it. I think it's not gonna work. I did run a test the other day to see if it worked, and I think I streamed for like 10 minutes just doing nothing. And it seemed to work, but that wasn't me playing another game, you know? That was just a generic picture. Like there was no video on the stream, it was just picture. That's it. I didn't have a console running with GTA in the background. So we're gonna see what happens. Infinity says, man, this background song gives me old Project Vice videos nostalgia. What's the name of the song? I don't know the exact name of the song. I'm listening to a mix right now. This one is called Miami Vice. That's like their big mix of songs on White Bat Audio. Shout out Carl Casey, you know, feeding the GTA creators pretty much. A lot of us do use White Bat Audio, and there's a reason for it. They have a good system set up. You know, if your videos get picked up by their copyright, there's a very easy way to fix it up. And their music slaps, man. There is so much good music in there. Like, I don't even feel like looking at other channels anymore for my music. I just go straight to White Bat. But I don't even know what this actual song is. I feel like I have this song actually at the end of my videos. It might... No, I'm going to have a look for it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have a look for it. YouTube, White Bat Audio. I think I'll remember the name when I see it. Come on. Here it is. I think it's end credits. I think that's what it's called, end credits. And, you know, funnily enough, I play it at the end of my video. Shazam it. Should I just stop talking so you can do it? All right, go. I don't know, man. I don't know, says Vinewood. Is this about my theory? Oh, yeah, I see everyone's talking about the theory up here. Duka says, go back and pause on Lucia pick where she's in prison, orange, and... Alright, let's go and have a look at that. Switch up to pictures. Oh, I've paused the music, my bad. Screenshots. Pause. Alright, Lucia, where you at? Where you at, Lucia? No. Did I go past her? Do I not have Lucia in amongst it? Yeah, I do. Here we go. This is the picture you wanted to see? I do hope that we have some content, like missions, in the prison. Like, I don't want it to just be like a cutscene sort of thing, like Lucia is just walking out of prison and it's done. I hope there's a few missions that take place in there. I think that'd be good. ZV says, the person guard recognizing Jason could imply a few different things. I know, that is one thing, like, that's a hole in my theory. Because I think that guy recognizing Jason is the same guy that we see. Let's get the trailer up here. And, alright, let's show the first bit. Sorry, it's not even in this trailer. It's in trailer 2. Prison, we're skipping along. Get to the prison, Jason. Alright, this guy right here, I think he is the guy that they see at the prison. Not the prison. Police station. No, I've messed up my words again. This is what happens when I try to do things and think. Not that guy. This guy right here. Alright, I'm going to have to push play. Pause. It happens in like a second. There we go. That's a good spot. I think he looks like a younger version of the dude from the prison. So this is the hole in my theory, which is completely fine. I said I wanted a crazy theory that might not even make sense. But I think that this is the guy that is in the prison that recognizes Jason. And people are like, it doesn't even look like him, man. You know, his hair's different. He hasn't got glasses and he's married. Brother, imagine he lost everything after this. You know, he gets robbed and then his wife's like, well, you're not a man. And then they go through a divorce. Bang, wedding ring's gone. The glasses, Jason probably slapped him in the head. Now he hasn't got glasses. The hair, people get haircuts, man. Come on. I think that is either the exact same model, and Rockstar do reuse models all the time. So it could be that, or that's the same prison guard. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. Tordai says, Jason visited jail frequently. The prison guard recognizes him. Yeah, these are the holes. Duka says, does she look a lot younger than the other pictures? I don't know. I think it's more so like just the hair tied back, man, to be honest. I feel like she kind of looks the same. I kind of do get what you're saying. Like, her face does look very clean, especially for prison. Like, she looks like a supermodel in prison. Like, she's not struggling in there. You know, she's got everything set up in there. I know she's got a TV inside of her cell. That's the vibes I'm getting from her with that. Fishy says, no, you can't get cancelled for out of context, on the nose, shock value sentences. If anything, you've been pushed down the suspicion list in some distance. Let's go. Everyone gets cancelled at some times. Look, if that ever comes to be, I think you just embrace it. That's who you become. You become the villain. You know? Think of Mr. Boss. He's cancelled for pushing that clickbait. Do you see him slowing down? No, you do not. Alright, let's catch up down here. Video mode says Jason is a military stripper. Dude, imagine he's taking part in those like spicy calendars. You know, it's just various pictures of Jason, you know, back in the day. I could see that. That'd be hilarious. Jason's a good looking dude. He's a good looking protagonist. I will say that right now. Alright, Tortoise saying, does the prison guard also have a ring? No, he doesn't have a ring. So let's go and have a look at that. In this shot, come on. You do get a good shot of it when he puts his hand up. So there you go, right there. He has no ring on that finger. But honestly, divorce. That's what I'm saying. You know, he could have just went through a divorce. Not too far-fetched. It's a lot better than, you know, some people coming up with theories that like Tracy was in the game and she just got laser to remove her tattoos and all that sort of stuff. I think whenever people bring in like, oh, maybe they had plastic surgery or maybe they removed their tattoos, that's a bit crazy. But just losing a wedding ring, I don't think that's too bad. Tortoise says 5 leaked prison missions. Okay. Introvert Gaming says, love the stream, may continue to be blessed. I gotta get to my day started. Thank you for reading my comment. See you next time, GG. Introvert Gaming, thank you very much for stopping by. I really do appreciate that. I'm glad you had a good time in here, and hopefully we'll see you in another stream very soon. Tortoise says, so could the heist be the prologue before the prison? See, I think it could be. You know, I've got 2 running theories, and they do clash with each other. They don't make sense. You know, I can only have one. I can't have both of them. But I think it could very well be, you know, the previous thing that happens, like the prologue, you know? Arland says, hey, I have a question. Do you think that GTA 6 Trailer 3 will be in... I need a burp again. Will be in next month or not? I think May 5th is what we're going to be going with, brother. Here is the predictions over here. We've got a lot of people in here. I don't think we can fit any more in, so you guys are going to have to tune in for another Hopium stream to get your name on this list. Unfortunately, what a piece of shit I am, I know. But we are stacked, so I personally think it's going to be May 5th. MCT also reckons May 5th with the pre-orders / like announcement thing happening the Friday before. Can very well see that happening. Sav thinks that it's going to drop a week later on the 12th, which again could happen, you know, we don't actually know. But that brings me to a pretty decent point, actually. Have they released the earnings call information yet? Let me hit refresh on this. No, they haven't. Okay. So we're still kind of in the dark about that one. But 15 minutes till their next post. Let me know some predictions, guys. What do you think they're going to post? Circo Loco? Beans 50% sale? What could it be? What could it be? Tortoise says, oh yeah, the Mud Girl is Tracy. The Mud Girl, I thought was Tracy. I had it in a video that I thought it could be, but there is a screenshot. Now, you know, we're gonna scroll through this one more time. I'm gonna try and find it for you. I might even have to big screen it in a minute. In this shot here, there is, see that chick sitting down on that chair? She's got a hat on backwards. I might actually, let me pull it up on another window so I can actually zoom in for you guys. GTA artworks, screenshots, places. Is that Ambrosia? No, it's not Ambrosia. It would be Port Gellhorn. Alright, I'm pulling it up now. Grab this. Alright, so in the background here, that is the same chick here, and we can tell by the ponytails and the hat that she's wearing. She has tattoos here, which is fine. You know, you can get tattoos, but Tracy has tattoos on her shoulder somewhere, I believe. So I think that kind of rules out Tracy being this person, to be honest with you. But random detail, just want to point this out. How cool does that look? You know, seeing the heat through that. Very, very cool. Tortoise says Orange is the New Black meets GTA 6. I actually haven't watched that, to be honest. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I've never sat down with it. Maverick, welcome in. New name in here. Nothing is happening on May 5th. Sav is right. Sav very well could be right. You know, it's anyone's guess. Beans for 25 cents. Bacon, good to see you. Brother, you've been in here before, I think. Welcome in. Tortai says, GTA Online or Circo Loco. Do they typically post GTA Online with a Red Dead post? I feel like it's either one or the other. I wasn't expecting Red Dead. I really thought it was GTA Online Day, to be honest with you. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. T-Burton says, Bav, pull up Sav's website. Makes it easier to view the trailers and screenshots. Yes, Sav is working, Sav and his team are working on the website, so they've got something very, very cool to show with that very soon. But as soon as he does have that good to go and it's live, I will definitely be using that to show screenshots and trailers, because the tool that he's got set up is so cool, and it would be much easier to go through this instead of whipping out, you know, my old folder. But he shouldn't be too much longer with that, hopefully. Oscar says, day webcam, cool. I hope you like it, man. How do you do that, bruv? I go into GTA Online and I sit my character down. Sorry, I said GTA Online, that's a lie. I go into story mode with my mods, spawn in my character, put him into an animation, spawned the microphone in, placed it, put the chair behind him too, and positioned the camera, recorded it for like 30 seconds, looped it, flipped it, and there you go, that's what you see. Hope you guys like it as well. I think it's pretty cool. Tordai says, dude, I just noticed that you're live in Lester's house. What happened to Lester? Lester actually went on a vacation, believe it or not. It was, in, what update was it? Agents of Sabotage, I believe, when you buy the, Darnell Bros Garment Factory. He sends you a text message and he's on vacation, man. He's finished with that life. He's moved on. So I think it would be really cool, and a good question for you guys. I think it'd be really cool to see Lester in GTA 6 with Georgina. Imagine it's like a mission, you know, it takes place at like a beach club or something, and you're walking through and you just see like Lester and Georgina, I'm pretty sure that's her name, sitting out on like lawn chairs or beach chairs, whatever you want to call them, just sunbaking, you know, on vacation. It's a mission, you know, you can't kill them or anything like that. But I think that would be really cool, and I'd love to see that. Infinity says, the pink girl threw the heat in the mud club, couldn't have a shorter short. A shorter short? I haven't even seen the size, but I didn't even really pay attention to that. Is it really that bad? Trust you to pay attention to that, Infinity. Absolute Gooner confirmed. Now I gotta have a look at that as well. Where is it? Oh yeah, I see that. It's basically getting eaten up by a cookie, isn't it? Oh, and Lucia's in that one too. And there's that old guy as well that looks to be the same guy from the beach screenshot, which is kind of a cool detail. Arlen says, I subscribe to you, brother, because you deserve it. Also, I really like your content. Arlen, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that so much. I'm glad you found the channel, and I hope you like, you know, the stuff that I put out there. Because I like to put some attention to detail into some of my videos. The latest one I've done, I'm very proud of that one, and, you know, if you get the chance, definitely check that one out. I think you'll enjoy it. Oscar says the webcam is so cool. I'm glad you guys like that too. That is what we are doing until we get Facecam. Facecam will come very soon, you know, especially, you know, do some more streams like this. You guys are killing it. I think we will definitely have a Facecam pretty soon. I never noticed it's looping. Yeah, it's pretty good. That way you don't notice that harsh cut. I've done it somewhat decent. Let the popcorn roll, says Ulysses. We've got 10 more minutes to go. And then I think we will wrap up the stream because, you know, I don't want to drag it out, you know, give you guys false hope. I don't think anything's going to be happening. But we'll soon find out what this next post is going to be, if they post anything. You know, it could be a nothing burger. Tordai says, so he moved out. Oh, yeah, they got married. Wait, who got married? Oh, I'm so confused. I'm cooked. You know, it's almost 1 AM here. I definitely am looking forward to getting into bed after this. You guys have absolutely killed it with this stream. Who we got in here? We still got 194 people in here, which is just insane. 194 people still hanging out. It's more than I've ever had in a stream before. You know, a few weeks ago, my average was 30. And then, you know, a couple more streams, I feel like I've been getting 80. I think 80 was my most, I think. And then we hit 100. And then we hit 200. And then we hit 300. So, again, really, really good stream. I really do appreciate it. Oscar says you deserve more than 1 million subs. Not going to lie, man. Thank you so much. I hope that we get that silver play button one day. And the gold one, that is crazy. I can't even begin to imagine that. But the silver one, I've got my eyes on that. I want to get that one day. Tortoise says it's 6 p.m. here. What time is it for everyone, actually? It's a really good question. It's 12:50 a.m. for me, almost 1 a.m. And then, yeah, once we wait for this post, we're going to wrap it up. Definitely get some sleep. And we'll be back at it again, same time tomorrow with a bit of GTA Online. Lou says, I just subbed, keep doing GTA 6 lives. Thank you very much, man. We have a very packed schedule. I'm going to show you guys right now, put it on screen. Monday, that is already done. We are currently on the Tuesday stream, the Hopium stream. Tomorrow will be GTA Online at 8 a.m. Wednesday. That's going to be on the Xbox, unfortunately. I know a lot of you guys are on the PlayStation, but we're going to go back through some of my old jobs. That's where I got all my progress. You know, I got my mansion on there. I can't just completely abandon it, but we will be looking at switching over to the PlayStation sometime very soon, and then you guys can join in there. We'll get some crew sessions going or something like that. Thursday will be a regular Let's Talk, so kind of what we're doing now, to be completely honest with you. But then Friday, another Hopium stream. Will Rockstar post something? That's what we'll be waiting for, seeing if they do. And then online, finish it with a Let's Talk as well. So take a screenshot of this, or if you guys want to, feel free to join the Discord server. I've got it pinned right here, and that is in the announcements tab in there, so you guys can keep going back to that. And you don't have to screenshot it if you don't want to, but you know, if you guys want me in your camera roll, feel free. Infinity says we're going for 100k subs before GTA 6. Very, very optimistic, Infinity. I don't think it's possible, but hey, that's what I'm shooting for. You know, if you shoot for more than what you think you can actually get, then you will achieve more than what you think you'll get, if that makes any kind of sense. But 100k, absolute dream, man. Absolute dream. That's what we're going for. But we'll leave that. No, actually, I might take this off screen now. We've got 7 more minutes to go. Monster says, I can't wait for GTA 6 radio stations. They're going to be good. They're going to be so good. I'm very excited for them, because when you think back to like San Andreas, Vice City, even GTA 3, not that I have much, but when you hear those songs, like this song was in San Andreas. I remember this song. That's where the nostalgia comes from, you know? ZV, I don't know if I read that out already, man. I do apologize if I haven't. I also just subbed after joining the stream here. I'll check out your videos once you're done. Good stream, though. I appreciate you, man. And everyone else that has subscribed. I don't even know what we begun the stream at. How many subs did we start with? I'm going to scroll back, have a quick little look. A little bit too far. Somewhere around there. That's a very insane stream, honestly. I can't thank you guys enough for this. We have had 5,000 total views on this stream, which I've never ever seen a number quite like that on a stream before. Conehead says, oh, Conehead, even if we don't think it is going to happen, right? You got to aim higher than what you think you'll really get, because you will get a lot better. So, you know, you just got to keep on that grind, you know, keep on that grind and push for it. And if you believe in what you're putting out there, you know, I think the universe will reward you with that. Jerry says, almost 11 for me, 2 just rounded it off to the nearest hour. Yeah, that's what I do as well. That's what I do. Monster says, 2:52 a.m. Not a bad time for you, just starting your day. We got 15:53. What's 15 again? 2? No, yeah, 3. 3:53 for you. I used to be so locked in with that stuff. I'm probably wrong right now. I used to be so locked in with that back in the day. Evan Corney says, something I disagree with, actually, Evan. Hopefully we can link our Spotify, though. I disagree because I think it's better if Rockstar curate that playlist for us. Like, that is what drives the nostalgia for me. If I'm, you know, connecting my Spotify, I'm listening to, you know, new songs, different songs, and then that kind of takes away the nostalgia element in like 10 years' time, because I'm selecting the songs. I want Rockstar to do that, because I feel like they always pick bangers all the time, you know? But what I do hope is if they incorporate a Spotify element, because no one really listens to radio anymore. When they get in a car, they plug in their phone, they listen to Spotify or whatever. So what I think they should do is have an app on your phone or whatever that is, you know, Spotify's version in Rockstar Games, whatever. But then you can go through Rockstar's list of songs and select your favorite ones from different radio stations and build your own playlist. I would be happy with that, to be honest with you. I'm such a negative person, aren't I? You know, this guy wants a cool feature. It is a cool feature, don't get me wrong, but I think it would be better if they choose the songs for us. Bav, who's your favorite WWE wrestler? You know what? When I get face cam, you are going to see this. I have a mask in my bottom drawer that is so flaky right now. It's falling apart because of how old it is. Rey Mysterio is my favorite wrestler. I remember going to watch the WWE one time. That was insane. Absolutely love that. But Rey Mysterio has been my favorite for so long. I'm pretty sure in my cupboard I've got a bag of like my old toys from, you know, my childhood, and I've got a bunch of wrestlers in there. But that's my favorite wrestler anyways. How many gigabytes do you think GTA 6 will be, says the gamer? Personally, I think between 150 to 200. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy. You know, with technology advancing, bigger size doesn't mean bigger game, essentially, you know, because they're going to find new ways to compress game files and all that and make it a bit more compact so it actually does fit on a console, you know, because storage, you know, it's a limited thing. It would be stupid if it was 900, to be honest with you, Tordai, but no, I think it's going to be between 150 to 200, to be honest. It can't be anything too crazy. Games are getting better at, developers these days, they're getting better at being able to compress their game files and make it actually fit. What is in 5 minutes, says Leo. In 3 minutes time, we are going to check Rockstar Games, see if they post anything. We've already had a Red Dead post today, but you guys wanted me to continue on with the stream. So we're just kind of hanging out, seeing if Rockstar posts anything. Not really getting our hopes up. Managing your expectations, like I've said before. But that does remind me, good point. Let's get Rockstar Games' Twitter up on the screen right now so you guys can see if they post anything. Let's just pause that. I don't need any volume with that. Jemmy says, it's fake? What's fake? Nothing is fake here. I'm telling you, there's no trailer. If you want to believe that I'm telling you there's a trailer, that's on you. ZV says, hell yeah, 619, brother, let's go. Tordai says 100 gigabytes at least. I say definitely over 100. Definitely over 100. Jalen Allen says, you think we can enter the mall and other places in GTA 6? I definitely think we're going to be able to enter the mall. 100%. It was in Vice City and it was a very cool place. It was dead in there. Like, it didn't look anything crazy, but in today's day and age, I am very excited for that interior. I think it's going to be awesome. I hope we can drive a car through there. I think it'd be cool. Oscar says, custom app idea is cool. Rockstar should take notes. Well, if Rockstar, you guys are listening, you know, get that notepad out. Menace says, American Truck Simulator has a huge list of online live radio stations. Rockstar could probably do it. Really? I've not played that one before, so I wouldn't really be too familiar with that. All right, minute 20 to go until a nothing burger. But I think after, you know, nothing happens, we're going to wrap this stream up. So, you know, 5 more minutes. If anyone's got any questions, feel free to drop them down in the chat. Mena says, Indiana Jones was 135 gigabytes. GTA 6 will most likely be 200 plus. You reckon 200? I think between 150 to 200. I think Rockstar are going to be magicians and make it, you know, a respectable file size. Because when I do see a big thing, you know, it's kind of like unoptimized in a way. If that makes any kind of sense. I just feel like they're going to come up with a way to make it nice. Hamoud, welcome on in. Reply me before the stream ends. Well, there you go, brother. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you for being here. Farman says 200 gigabytes GTA 6 confirmed. There you go. There you go. Infinity says, there are so many NPCs in every GTA 6 visual. Can't wait to drive through it all. Exactly. I'm excited. Fishy. Okay. Interesting take. I think 300 gigabytes is possible. Fair point. Fair point. I guess, you know, we'll see when it comes out. It's insane how big games get, particularly when they have online elements. That's a good question too. I wonder if they're going to separate the online. All right, here we go. Countdown has ended. I am going to refresh. Let's have a look. Probably nothing, right? Still nothing on there. Are you good, man? I can see you. What's good, brother? Give it another fresh. No, refresh, not fresh. I don't think anything's coming, boys. You know, we'll wait another minute, see if anything does happen. Leo says as well, we get Take Two call in May 14th. That's a good point. Let's have a look. Still nothing on Take Two side of things. Let's give Rockstar Games another refresh and have a quick little look. Still nothing, boys. I think that's it. Oscar says, not going to lie, Bav, this light colors and white borders glowing are flashbanging me, so please take them down next time. Wait, which ones are flashbanging you? They're not even flashing or anything like that. I'm more of a moon guy, not a sun guy. I feel like this is good. Or is it when I go, yeah, you know what? If I go to Take Two and then I go back to that, I get you. I apologize. 1 terabyte of raw Vice City goodness. I need you to say that on voice recording for me, please. For my own personal pleasure. Please, Fishy, that would be great. Monster says, from talking about WWE, your stream, almost 300 views. It's 265. How many people are floating about now? 270. 300 again. That's insane. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I don't think we're going to get anything, and I don't think we really had our hopes up, but the real dates we are kind of looking out for are going to be in May. But if you guys want, again, here is the stream schedule. I've got it in the Discord. If anyone wants to join, check it out in there. Would very much appreciate you guys to join. It's a good little community we're building. We've had so many people join the server as well today, but that's where I'll post the stream schedule if you guys want to know when I am going live next. It will be same time tomorrow with a bit of GTA Online, but our next Hopium stream will be on Friday, so I do hope to see you guys in there. And I think that kind of brings this up to the end of the stream, but anyways, thank you all very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Fishy said sent, did he actually? I don't want to open our DMs up on stream because he was sending me feet pics the other day. There it is, there it is. Let's play it. I don't think that came through on the stream, but that's so funny. Thank you very much, Fishy. But anyways, again, thanks very much for the stream, guys. Thank you for all the donations, everyone that became members, everyone that was just tuning in, gave it a thumbs up. Thank you, guys. And I will see you all in the next stream. Take care.